Blades Ramble are proudly supported by our main channel sponsor, My Business Group, a group of brands designed to support owners, leaders and managers in business. If you're looking to grow your business, contact mybusinessgroup.co.uk today for more information or follow the link in the description below. This watch-along is sponsored by Match Bingo, combining football and bingo into one brilliant app. Come and play along with us and get results in real time against real players by using our link in the description. Deposit £10 to get £30 worth of bets, but please do gamble responsibly. Thank you to Match Bingo for supporting the Blades Ramble.
Blades fans, subscribe to Blades Ramble. Up the Blades.
What is happening, Blades? And welcome back to the Blades Ramble. I am, of course, Jimmy, and this is your watch-along of Ipswich Town versus Sheffield United. Big talking points already. Big talking points. We're playing Match Bingo tonight, so come on and join us. Before I forget to let you know to get your cards in, I've got one, so is my co-host. Let's get him in now to talk about this lineup. It's Jord Motson.
Jord Motson, the man on the mic, painting the match with a sound so right. Sheffield's pride, every fan can see. He's the voice of the Blades, their melody.
Jordy boy, how are you doing, pal?
Yep, I was fine, thanks, until I saw that team lineup. But yeah, cheers for asking me, pal. Appreciate that.
Oh, what is happening, Jord? What is happening here? So,
you tell me.
So Ruben Sayers lost 5 out of 5 in competitive games for Sheffield United. 4 of them in the league. We've scored 1 goal in the league, and an half, one from halfway line against Birmingham in Cup. That was Gus Amer, by the way, who scored that goal because he's technically brilliant and inconsistent. I'll give you that, but technically brilliant. Probably, I don't think anyone would argue there's the most technically gifted player in our side and possibly the league because he was named the EFL Championship Player of the Season last year. Where is he tonight, Jord?
He's playing, isn't he?
No.
Front bench.
He's on bench. He's on bench. So we are desperate for a result. And we've put the player who voted the best player in the league last year on the bench. Now, look, stranger things have happened that we could get a result tonight, and then he will be heralded as a genius. Will Ruben Sayers for dropping our star man and mixing it up a little bit. But mate, tell me your initial thoughts on this line. It's not just that. Tyrese Campbell's out the side. There's no Danny Ings. Rumours that Danny Ings has picked up a knock already or is injured in some form or fashion. Tyrese Campbell's come out of the 11. Andrea Brooks returns to the side, actually on the right wing as opposed to the 10 like they've got him in this setup. The defence looks okay. It looks good, to be honest. I know we spoke about it very briefly before we came on. Yeah. Talk to me about this side, mate. What are your thoughts?
Well, the back line is how I expected from what, from the 4-2-3-1 that Sayers has been playing with. So, yeah. And I mean, like we said before we've just come on, if we'd have had that back four as a starting four the first game of the season, I think everyone would be happy. We'd be over the moon with that, and we'd snap your hand off for it, wouldn't we?
I'm just going to pause it on this team just so people can have a look while we're talking about it as well.
I think I expected Matos to come in. I didn't know if it were going to be a city that were, going to get dropped. And funnily enough, he's made him captain. So it's a bit, a bit of a strange one. I think it's a lot to ask a City Peck at the moment because, as we've seen, he's not doing the businesses. He's not what we've seen the last season. He's struggling for a bit of form. And then he goes and hands him captain's armband, which I just find crazy. I'm not saying that City ain't got potential to be a captain because we all know he has. He's a good bit of a leader, isn't he, for a young lad, as we saw last season. Yeah. But I think it's a bit too much to expect of him as of yet, especially in the position that we're in. Brooks been in, Tom Cannon. Tom Cannon up top of a Campbell. I mean, I know, to be honest, Campbell hasn't exactly looked interested, has he, in many games this season.
Not really created anything for him though, have we?
But yeah, he's been feeding off scraps, and then he's expecting Tom Cannon to come in and probably do business, and he's going to be feeding off scraps. So it's I'm just a bit, I don't know. I'm trying not to be negative. I really, really want to be positive, and I hope we do get a result tonight. I hope, come a couple of hours time, we're both sat here and we're going, what a result that is. What a performance, what a result. It's hard to believe in that, isn't it?
I think trying to put my sensible head on. It's not a bad team at all. It's just some of the changes that bemuse me, really. You've got the option to play Tyrese Campbell, who were our best striker last season by a stretch. Gus Hamer were voted the best player in the league last year. I know he hasn't pulled up any trees this year, other than the brilliant halfway line goal, which I understand you can sort of isolate.
Yeah.
He hasn't been brilliant this season, but no one's been brilliant this season. The only brilliant performance I've seen so far is Tanganga on his debut, and that's it. That's where I cap it.
Yeah.
I think, like you said, the defence looks more solid. If we'd have had that defence on opening day, we perhaps don't get done for.
No.
But that Matos and Peck as a midfield too, I can see the logic behind it. Barry is a natural in that position, I suppose, on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Brooks will be on the right, O'Hare will be in the 10. It's square pegs in square holes. That's one thing I will give for it this side. It's players playing in their positions that suit them.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised at a couple of the selection choices. I'd have preferred Ben Mee involved, if I'm honest, as well, just for a little bit of assurance. But that's no slight on McGuinness, because he must be match fit compared to Ben Mee as well. So, we're going to try and be positive about it, mate. I'm just conscious that Kieran McKenna's been interviewed at the minute, and I want to hear what Ruben Sayers has to say when he comes on. So I'll be sure to pull us on that. But look at
their team.
I was just going to say,
and it is so strong, that in it. We'll go through it, and as you can see on screen, they've got Furlong at right back, O'Shea and Greaves at centre half, Leif Davis at left back, Matasiwa and Kajuste as the holding midfielders, Casey McAtee at Akpom, and Jaden Philogene, and then George Hurst up top. I mean, that is how they have not won a game yet this season. Is crazy. That team is ridiculous for this standard and this division.
But I think they might look at us and think similar. I don't think, in terms of how have we not won a game looking at our side? How have we not got a point looking at our side? So, I don't know, mate. Let's see what everybody else is saying. I'll get this playing again and see if people can make of it what they can. Dave says, win, lose or draw, I want Sayers out that door. Phil says, hello, Jimmy. I'm not sure how the game goes, but the watch-along is always entertaining. Thank you, mate. Appreciate everything you do. I hope 10K isn't far away. Up the Ramble, like and subscribe. Thank you, mate. We've tipped over 994. Yeah, we're close. We're not far away now. Matt says, sorry, what is he doing? He's got no idea whatsoever. Shocking lineup, and Ings is injured already. Always was a big gamble signing. Get him sacked now. I'm watching cricket instead. Wow. Okay. Rev says, what on earth is he doing? Get that absolute fraud out of our club now. I think we have to be box clever with stuff like this, and look, everybody would love to be proved wrong. I understand the strong feelings about it, I have to say, but
that's what I'm trying to reserve.
I know.
Reserve my judgment, because obviously before Middlesbrough Watchalong, I said I just want to see an improvement in performance, and I didn't feel like we massively got that. And I were, Sayers out, get him out. And don't get me wrong, I'm still not confident in him, and I'm still heading that way. But I'm trying to reserve judgment on this team today until a couple hours time, and then I'll pick it apart if I need to.
We'll know then, won't we, mate? This lineup has me absolutely fuming, says Beast Boy. Worst lineup I've seen this season. Starting Cannon as well is laughable. I'm really trying to keep my head here, but dropping Gus has me very, very, very angry. Okay, one thing we have to say is we don't know what's happened with Gus. There might be a knock. He might be carrying something. We are just assuming that it's a pure selection decision. It might not be. And I'm not trying to buy him out of or give him an excuse or anything like that. But it could turn out he's picked up something in warm up, or he's picked up something. I don't know.
I think Russell Martin and Sayers must have been on the phone to each other, because both of them are dropping their best players at the moment and not playing them. So
it's crazy, mate. Ian says, must be trying to get sacked. Cannon and Brooks starting in front of Campbell and Hamer. On what basis? Yeah, agreed. Hamer on the bench. What? Says Paul. Doesn't look encouraging, says Phil. Mark says, evening, Jimmy and everyone connected to the Ramble. Just a simple question. Are all the Blades feeling as apathetic as I am about United at the moment, please? Because of this boring, useless manager. I am feeling very apathetic about United at the moment. It's sort of... Yeah, it's awful to feel this way about, not getting excited, not getting up for games like we should.
Yeah.
I think I've been able to. There's always been a little trigger that's allowed me to, like, jump back in and believe that we could maybe do something. So that before it was signing Tanganga, maybe now against Borough we can do something. We didn't, although Tanganga was brilliant. But Tanganga and Ings coming in and Chong made you think, brilliant. And then now we've got 4 deadline day signings, and you think, well, maybe, just maybe now we've got the squad that can go again. But like you said, Jord, ask us in 2 hours' time, and we'll probably be on floor again, won't we?
The only thing I would think, and I said it to you before, is I felt like today, especially going away to Ipswich. Yeah, all right, they've not won a game themselves yet, but I felt like the centre half signings that we made on deadline day and the amount that we made, I feel like it were right to change it to a back 3.
Agree.
I feel like it had everything meant to change it to like I said to you, when we're attacking it, we're being a 3-4-3. So I'd have gone with Sarike and Burrows as like the midfield wingers, but when we're defending, they drop back into the back 5. Obviously, the back it'd be Godfrey, Tanganga, and I probably would have gone with McGuinness on that left hand side. In midfield, I'd have probably had Matos and Peck, but then I'd have shifted Gus out wide left because I feel like that's where he were at his best last season. And we've seen that he's not been at his best this season, so why not drop him back into that position? I'd probably put Callaway on right or Chong. It'd have been Callaway or Chong up right.
Campbell up top.
And Campbell up top. So, but we're not football managers, are we?
We're not, mate. We're not. Strange lineup, says Digger. Dave says Cannon leading the lineup at Ipswich are bricking it. Hilt says he Sayers wanting to lose this match. Paul Young says Sayers to get manager of the month after showing the doubters up tonight. I love that optimism, mate. Some people just have blind faith, which is admirable at times, I suppose. Danny says, what is this man doing? He either knows he's getting the sack or he's purposely wanting a relegation battle all season. Pete says, hi, Jimmy. It's feeling like the first game of the season now, mate. Signings in and ready to go. Get behind the players because the Blades in red and white and we love them. Managers come and go up the Blades. Well said, Pete. Yeah. Well said. What the one thing I've been saying recently is the only reason for optimism I've got is that this will change now. This will change in terms of it might not change this game, it might not change the next game, but if Sayers doesn't change it by changing our fortunes, he will get the sack. There's no two ways about it. He'll get the bullet because it can't carry on like this. So the board will... There's rumours that he's got 2 games. That's what's flying around today, that he's got 2 more games. But if it's
we get battered today, though,
exactly
3 or 4-0, I don't even think he gets 2. I think he's gone in.
I was talking to Paul of Wellstone Landscapes, who was a sponsor of the channel. Thank you for your support, Paul. And he was saying, well, you can understand them not wanting a new manager in for Ipswich away because it's one of the most difficult fixtures in the calendar. So maybe it's a case of if we get beat today, then they'll sack him anyway, and we'll have a manager come in for their first game being Charlton at home. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. All sorts of conspiracy theories flying around. Chris says, well, that's him gone after tonight. No Ings, Hamer and Tyrese on the bench. Can only see a Blades drubbing. And he says, Hamer bench and Cannon starts. Mate, I've just stared at that lineup for a good 2 minutes with my jaw on the floor in silence. Oh, dear. Cooler King says, don't really have a problem with that except for Brooks and Cannon. Brooks must have been sheer dynamite in training to get picked over Gus. And we all know that Cannon can't play as a lone striker. We do. And this is Cooler King, who is a Villa fan and a regular supporter and visitor to the channel. So knows Sheffield United, but doesn't watch us week in, week out. And even he knows that Cannon can't play as a lone striker. It's not worked so far. Yeah. I'm hoping he gets proven wrong today, but
one thing I do not want to see today is if we're bringing a right wing back on and we've gone to 5 at back, please don't put O'Neill there. I mean, And you've got Sariki who can play there. It's
Hang on.
baffling, isn't it? I couldn't believe it when I'd seen that against Middlesbrough.
With Sariki on
When
bench as
you
well.
think it couldn't get any worse, it was proper Mick McCarthy. It was like, it can.
It's with Sariki on bench as well. Right. Hang on. He's going to interview Sayers in a minute, I think.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, hang on, he is.
He's here now.
Let me know if you can hear it, Jord, through me.
Yeah.
For doing enough for everything. Use the games that post and the way the games are gone and for creation approach to the game, there's more solid, more to be in a better position to win. People looking in.
Can you hear him, Jord?
Yeah.
Through mine. Yeah, so.
Goal, but is that too simple? The more equipment? Yes, of course. I think we had the team. I thought we score and then you waited and for us, even every game is a something. But I think we must work in the way that we work the transfer. And I think we're in a good position today to come very good. You mentioned changes that now because they were being auto is cap start. What was your thinking?
Here we go.
People you bring in to bring to the. We make a couple of we make a variation in our tactical approach and our position. Today for us is quite a game where everyone has a even.
It's tactical.
Reset, reload, and go again.
Tactical.
Has he put something on Chat GPT again and
come up on his iPad?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, we might see him after 60 minutes playing bingo again on his writing his notes down.
Match bingo. I think he's using our link, to be honest.
Which actually, while we're talking about that, how was that peed off against Middlesbrough? I've only just gone on to Match Bingo earlier to get my cards for today, and I didn't realise I'd won 25 quid.
Yes, you had, lad. Yes, you had. That's class, isn't it?
Make sure you get on Match Bingo tonight.
Every cloud, mate.
Well,
every cloud.
I said I never win, and I did. So United never win, but they might do today.
No, I want to say thank you to Dave Morwood as well, who sent a big super chat through to Ramble account. So thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Danny says, I think Brooks was always going to start because Ogbenny can't, but the rest is just unbelievable. If Cannon scores a hat-trick, I'm getting Sayers tattooed on my chest. Big Tony says, I've just seen the team. Do you think he wants to get the sack? Jude says, it's like Sayers is nailing the coffin shut. Mark Meldrew says, I'm saying nothing until Sayers has explained why he's picked that team. Job's on the line. It's a very bold 11 to say the least. Not like me to hold my opinion. Correct, it's not. But I am on this occasion. Right, you've heard him now, Mark Meldrew. You've heard him. Let me hear what you've got to say about that. Oh, Geordie boy, what is this team? What is this team about? Danny says, it's like he knows. So what's the point in bothering? Like he's saying, because you booed me at Borough, you can have another game without points before I go.
Imagine though, if we're 1 or 2 down here, all we're going to hear on Sky microphones is it's going to be Ruben Sayers get out of our club in it and all stuff like it. It's going to be so toxic.
There'll be some Chrissy Wilder chants as well. I would have thought. Deb says, hi Jimmy, hope you and the family are well. I want to say happy birthday to Siddy for tomorrow. Yes, happy birthday. Thank you, Debs. We are very well as well. Thank you.
Is that why he's captain in there?
Yeah, it's a birthday present. It's
a
birthday present, yeah. Up the Blades, up all the rambles. Like and subscribe. Share to the Best Blades channel. Let's get Jimmy to 10k so we can see him do a ramble in his kitchen. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I said I would do that one. A retro ramble. Thank you, Debs. That's a lovely message. Thank you. Chris says, he's got to go. I cannot put up with this clown any longer. He's ruining our club. Helen says, apparently Hamer has a tight hamstring. Ings is ill, I hope. I've heard that Ings might be ill. And again, I hope it is like a short like bug or something like that Danny Ings has got rather than an injury. Gus Hamer, he's just said it were it were tactical. It may have a tight hamstring, Helen. I don't know.
Probably not going to say that anyway, is he?
No, it wouldn't say it. That may be some way into his thinking, but
yeah,
he'd take the heat off himself a little bit if he said that, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Peake says, "Good evening, Jimmy and all the Ramblers. I'm scared and dare not watch. Got a cushion ready to put over my face. It's going to be like a horror show. Up the blades, up the Ramble. Like and subscribe. Feel sorry for the players. They've got a clown managing them." Bryce says, "Up the Ramble, best Blades channel. I was confident till I saw the team. If we lose, he has to go. It's time to go." Dave Morwood says, "Well, I can't believe the team he has picked. It looks a huge gamble. He's the manager for now. If it goes wrong, oh dear. Come on, Blades. Up all the Rambles. Up the Blades. Like and subscribe and hype." Draw 1-1, says Kev. What result are you going for, Jord?
I'd take a 1-1 draw.
I said 1-1 on countdown to kick off. That was before I knew the team, obviously.
I think 1-0 Ipswich.
Mate.
I think because I just think we are going to be better defensively, but I don't know what we're going to create. That's we're not exactly a team that's creating a lot of chances. So I can't see us scoring. I can see them getting one, and that been enough.
There's a couple of different observations here, which I think are fair. Brett says, "In all fairness, you haven't been winning with Hamer on the pitch, so he might be trying something different." Great. Bance asks for thoughts on team selection. No Ings is annoying, but he doesn't say anything about Gus being dropped or Brooks coming in or anything like that. And Dempsey says, "Good lineup. I just hope it's Peck and Matos holding behind O'Hare, which I think it will be.
Yeah,
confident tonight, 2-0. Right, interesting.
I've seen some people posting on X saying that why have I got a good feeling that we're gonna beat these tonight? So I think there's a few that have got a good feeling. I hope they're right.
In the words of Mick McCarthy, oh, he can. Scott says he's getting sacked in the morning. Oliver says it's as if Sayers hasn't watched any games, I assume he means. Gaza says he's either very brave or very stupid picking that lineup. Yeah. He's gone, says Paul. David says, "Jim, is he trying to get the sack with that selection up the Ramble?" He's definitely wanting a payoff, says Scott. Only thing I want is we lose 6-0 or flat like Barcelona.
Play like
Barcelona. Okay. Can't want us to lose, pal. You can't want us to lose. Alaskan Blade says, "Very interesting lineup. Does this man know what he's doing? Where do I submit my resume?" Up the Ramble from the Alaskan Blade. Luke says, if Gus isn't 100%, he should have left him at home. He's left himself wide open to criticism. Nearsighted Rembrandts says 3-0 Ipswich. Danny says, "Stop making the bloody academy kids captains. Just let them play. It's a shambles." So who would you have put the armband on tonight, Jord?
Never looked through the team. Tanganga.
Because again, I think we lack leaders in the squad, which we've talked about.
I think looking at that team, it's either Godfrey or Tanganga. I think
I agree.
Experienced at two, aren't they, in that lineup, and probably most got best leadership skills in that team as well, I would say.
Yeah,
that'd be mine anyway.
I'd go with that. It wouldn't be City at this stage, although, like you say, I think he has got captain's qualities. I just don't think you should be adding extra pressure to a player who's not playing at his maximum at the moment. 8 says nobody knows the best position for Hamer. Fair point, but he did get Player of the Year playing out on the left when a lot of us didn't think he should be playing there. Yeah. And when it's proven to not work in the 8, like a lot of us were calling for, me included, it hasn't worked. Move him back there if that's where he plays best.
Yeah.
Or try him in the 10, where a lot of us think he would flourish. I know what you're saying. I'm not saying we should have played him in the 8 tonight. That wasn't really what we were calling for. But to take him out of the lineup completely, I think is a huge call.
The thing is, it's even if he's not playing well, he is a player that can just produce that quality instantly.
Well, nearsighted Rembrandt says Hamer hasn't been great, to be honest. And Adam says
I agree.
He hasn't done anything, though, has he? He doesn't play well with O'Hare, so one of those to have a think about, I suppose. Yeah,
like I said, I agree that he hasn't been playing well. There's not really, apart from Tanganga, and he's played one game. I can't. And Godfrey, I think, come in and done all right. He's been solid at right back, but he's not played very well, and But he's still a player that, like I said, can change things instantly on that pitch, and he's got that quality that is just ridiculous. And he can pick ball up from 30 yards, have a shot, and it'll hit back at net. So you still want that quality on the pitch, don't you?
Yeah, you do. Reese's Footy Feed says, as a Burnley fan, why the heck is your manager benching the best player in the league in favour of an unknown quantity? Yeah. To be honest, Hamer hasn't been great, so maybe he's trying to get Callum Aware to start, says Chris. Brooks, Cam, what the hell is going on? I don't think it will be that.
They've got that wrong, haven't they? I think
yeah, it's a data pull, this. It's not how I've set it up. It's pulled through automatically.
Hare
will be in the 10 and Brooks will be on the right.
It's how Sky have lined it up on their lineups, and I know it'll probably change as it gets, as they kick off, but...
I'll be shocked.
I'd be shocked if Callum Aware's out wide and Brooks essentially.
Yeah, me too. Thomas says it looked like Tinky Winky in the last game. That awful purple kit. Everyone asks for change. The manager makes changes, and Jimmy is still upset. All right, it's one of them, is it? It's one of them commenters. Sellers can't win because his name isn't Wilder. Right. Okay, this is it. So I tell you what, the best way to turn around losing form is dropping your best player, and nobody can say anything about that. Nobody's allowed to comment on it because nearsighted Rembrandts thinks that it's a change, so it's good. It's a change. So don't you comment on it, Jord. Don't you let him know any concerns. It's not Wilder.
The only thing I'm going to say is
ridiculous.
Everything always comes back to Chris Wilder. Even people that it's that narrative that they keep.
We didn't mention.
Even people that say stop talking about Chris Wilder, they're still bringing it back and talking about Chris Wilder themselves. Exactly. Yeah. Point proven.
Short-sighted Rembrandts there, I think. Kyle Brooks at O'Hare is switched. Yes, it is. Yeah, that's right, Beast Boy. That's not a team set up to win. It's one set up to keep the score down, says Dave. Seeing Cannon start, I knew this game is over. Criminal that he's dropped Gus, says Ray. Stop this nonsense and get him back now. Up the blades. I'll get Chris back now, I think he said there.
Yeah.
Up the blades, up the ramble. Like and subscribe as players are just coming out onto the pitch. Can't say that, Ray. You get shot down. Cannon is such a liability. We'll be lucky if we don't get beat 3-0. Nige says, evening, gents. I'm speechless, to be honest. Nothing on Peck, but shouldn't be captain. The formation's not changing is a huge concern. The only positive from tonight is Sayers may be gone tonight. Nearsighted Rembrandts is back again, saying being good last season doesn't mean you are good this season. That I could set same for Ruben Sayers, to be honest. Scott says, he's gone more energy, less talent. Let's hope we see the high press now, or we never will. Dropped our only 2 goal scorers this season. Bold or daft? It's change, Scott. It's change. Drop your best 2 players. It's all right. Stephen says, oh my God, Jim, what on earth is the PE teacher doing? Press conference, no further injuries, and he picks this. No height up top, no pace down the sides, and Hamer on the bench. Got to go tonight. Sacked and Peck captain.
Not very nice to say about Mr. Mountain. PE teacher.
I know, it's disgraceful, isn't it? Nice, but obviously hoping for a win and we turn it around, but can't see it, to be honest. Up the blades, up the ramble, up behind the ramble, like and subscribe. That lineup proves that he's out of his depth, says Bran. It's going to be a long night. Scott says, evening, fellas. Hope you're both good. Bloke's playing himself a hospital pass. Why on earth is he dropping Gus and Campbell? Whether Hamer has been poor is a game changer. Me should start. Up the blades, up the ramble. In terms of me, we don't know his fitness levels, to be honest. So coming straight into a competitive game when you've had no pre-season, I think is a risk. I can understand why he's not in the side, although I would probably say on balance he's slightly ahead of McGuinness in quality.
Yeah.
I've no problem with Mark McGuinness, who's been playing regularly, coming in alongside Tanganga tonight.
He's proved his match fit, and
exactly right.
I can understand why he's gone with him on that one.
Ings injured. Who would have guessed that? We don't know the status of it, Andrew. I've heard he's...
Could be ill.
Yeah, I've heard he's picked something up, but whether that's an injury or an illness, we're not entirely sure, are we? Me should be captain, says Stephen. Hodges left foot says, moan when he doesn't make changes, moan when he does. Bloke can't win. Campbell's been poor. Cannon needs to play games as a forward. It's what we've bought him for. I'm not as bothered about the Cannon thing, personally.
No, and I agree with, I'm glad he's starting up top. I know people saying he can't play on his own, fair enough, but he's not a winger either. and that's where he played. That home game, I can't remember which game. Was it Millwall? It was Millwall at home, weren't it? I think.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
he's never
Oh,
been
right.
a winger. He's a striker, so he's playing him up front tonight as a striker. So that's his chance, in it.
Sayers interview. Is he talking about Liverpool? Definitely not the Blades up the Ramble. Alaskan Blade says, is Match Bingo only available in the UK? I don't believe so. I'll have to double check, pal. If you can't get on, then that might be the case, but I've not been told that that's the situation. So I'll find out for you, pal. If you couldn't get on this time, I'll know for next time. Matt says, why Cannon? Do they all have knocks? No, I think it's rotation. I think it's a team selection thing. Gabe says, can't remember the last time someone had their own fans sing Sacked in the Morning at him, and it all worked out in the end. Fair.
I said
David
that
says,
after Borough game. I said it's not, once you've lost a majority of fan base, it's a tough way back, and it doesn't end well.
yeah, Gus is carrying a kebab, says David.
Just doing team talks now. I'm back ready for kickoff.
Our best player picks up a knock and we replace him with O'Hare. That is some replacement. Sayers has got to get 4 points or 4 goals in the next 2 games. Up the Ramble. Chris says it's a wonder he hasn't put Davies in net. Was hoping for a draw. Now that's out the window. 2-0 Ipswich. I was excited, says DT, till I saw the team sheet. Looks like he's wanting super subs from the bench, says Kev. Yeah, possibly. Who's the skipper? It is City Peck.
Just about to kick off, aren't we?
Cannon's not. Yeah, we're just about to kick off. Yeah, I was
United
keeping an eye on
kicking
that.
right to left, Ipswich left to right, and it's Callum Aware to kick off for the Blades. It goes all the way back to Michael Cooper, who goes long as expected. United throwing. Go on, Jim. Sorry.
And it is as we thought. Peck through the middle and Brooks on the right. Cannon's not at fault for anything. Played out of position and no service, says Nige. Now Cannon's in his natural position. Get the service to him and let him shine. But let's be right. He's at centre half tonight. And here come Ipswich already.
It's Philogene. Ball comes into the box. George Hurst goes to head it, but Mark McGuinness wins it. It's a shot from long. And away come United. Harrison Burrows lost it from left back over the halfway line. Tom Cannon flicks it on to Louis Barry.
Nice. It's all right, that.
Yep. Goes into the box. Well done, Darnell Furlong. He wins it off Barry. And Darragh O'Shea clears it. Oh, McGuinness goes to try and win ball, gets underneath it. Completely misses it. Hurst plays it to Akpom. Philogene now on the left-hand side in acres of space. Get out to him, Godfrey. Comes into the box. Goes to shoot on his right foot. He does have a shot. It goes through to Michael Cooper straight at him.
Oh, my God.
Godfrey doing there? Like, give him about 30 yards of space, didn't he?
This has been an issue, hasn't it?
Too central. Like, what I think we said about that at Borough. They sort of just stay towards box, like, staying too narrow towards box instead of going out and putting pressure. Tanganga in his own half goes back to Cooper. Looking for a short pass. McGuinness pulls wide. Cooper still keeps hold of it. He's just rolling it in front of him. He goes long to the right-hand side, up towards Andre Brooks. Doesn't win the header. Philogene plays it back to Leif Davis. I think Andre Brooks pushes it on the floor. It's a foul.
Right. There's not going to be as many comments read during the game if it keeps being like busy, because obviously would rather be talking about the game than
that was harsh, wasn't it?
Harsh on Matos. That.
Yeah, Matos puts the tackle in on Akpom, and I think it was just a 50-50. It seemed to win ball, and referee blows for a foul.
So we'll try and catch up on some. Evening, boys, says Lewis. I'm not often speechless, as you know, but I saw the team selection tonight and all the Ramble. Like and subscribe. Have a good watch along, boys. Thank you, mate. Claire says, as a neutral, I'm shocked at this first 11.
Another foul on Akpom. No, it's not. Referee don't get it. It says Matos wins ball this time. It's a quick touch from Allaire into Matos. He tries to run through, and because Justin makes the tackle. And Palmer clears it long up over the halfway line. Tanganga wins it against Jord.
Well done.
Strong in that. I like it. City Peck now into Calamaware, who comes wide to Andre Brooks. He's carrying the ball forward, cuts onto his left foot, back to City Peck on edge at box. He goes back wide. Ben Godfrey plays a ball in. And it's just cleared by Ipswich. But United regroup, and it goes all the way back to Michael Cooper.
Oops.
He then plays it short. Tanganga. He looks long to this left-hand side up towards Louis Barry. Furlong wins the header and then controls the ball.
Well done, Furlong.
Yeah. Casey McAteer tries to play a 1-2
well done, Burrows.
with Furlong, but Burrows wins it into City Peck. Peck turns, cuts back to Matos. Matos plays it back to Peck. Ipswich are sat really deep, aren't they, at the moment?
Yeah, they are. Just a note that Neil says Radio Sheffield have said our owners are at the game. So is that to sack Sayers?
It's not. I think it's probably to overlook what's going off in it more than
it's an interesting footnote in it than anything.
Yeah, they want to see it in person, don't they? Burrows up at top. Oh, to Cannon.
Oh, it's going to be a corner.
United. It was Greaves who tried to head it back to Palmer, and he's misjudged it, and he heads it past
Good
Palmer.
press.
Corner. I've seen a stat that United have created, I think, have been awarded 38 corners up to now this season. It's the most in Championship.
All right.
I think there you go. First 4 games this season, 38 corners. That was before Sky put it on.
No goals.
No goals. Burrows, outswinger. Tanganga wins it, but it goes iron wide.
James says, listen up, as much as I don't rate Sayers, he's changing players that have underperformed regardless of their talent. Takes balls to do that. I agree with that bit. But why take the most... yes, they're underperforming, but the whole team is underperforming, so why take the most talented out of the side? Would be my question. And he's putting in other players who have also participated this season and underperformed themselves.
The one thing I can see it as today is Louis Barry's been coming off about 55, 60 minutes every game. And where did Gus play last season?
Yeah, true.
On that left. So, I'm not saying that's what he's looking to do, but that could be the sub that he brings. United win it in midfield. Aware out to Andre Brooks. He gets into the area. He has I thought it were a left-footed shot. I don't know if it were a cross, but it goes to no one, and it's a goal kick.
Scottish Billy says, hi J and J, do you think I should book my bus down from Scotland for the Charlton match? Should I bring my boots? Up the blades, up the ramble, like and subscribe. Mark Meldrew says, just listen to that bloke's not got a clue, get him out. Unbelievable. Bubba with a £5 super chat. Thank you very much, pal. Very much appreciated. Hi guys, I'm a Birmingham fan and like your channel. Who would you want in charge if Sayers gets sacked? Jord?
Well, I vouched for Steve Cooper, didn't I? But that one's gone.
That's gone.
People might laugh at it, but I'm really warming to Messinio. Sorry, Calamaware into the box. He tries to play an outside at football in. It's a corner again.
Robbed him, I hope, didn't we?
It started on front foot. I don't mind this. Yeah, I think Messinio. I really like him. I feel like he's a good man manager.
Yeah, I agree.
Done really well at Portsmouth.
I agree that he's a good choice. I'm not saying he's my 100%. I mean, the one that we all want, I think, the majority of us want is Sean Dyche.
Yeah, no, it would be that, but I don't think.
But whether he come is a big ask. But thank you, Bubba. I really appreciate that, pal. Right, corner to United. Throw into United. Sorry.
Tanganga. Is it Tanganga? Yeah. Long throw into the box. It's headed away by O'Shea. Matos heads it back into the box. McGuinness wins it. Cannon. Cannon. He flung a boot at it, didn't he? And their player went down. I don't know if he caught him on the chest. It was Greaves. Referee blew for a foul. Just on penalty spot. Yeah, we started off on front foot though. I mean, but we did this against Middlesbrough, didn't we, for 10 minutes, and then they did some come into the game. But yeah,
Nick Cook,
we all played a bit of high press.
Huge thank you to Nick Cook, who's just sent a huge super chat to the Ramble account. Appreciate that.
Well done, Tanganga. He's absolutely buoying up George Hurst at the moment.
Yeah, he is. George Hurst is not I don't rate him, to be honest. Obviously,
I don't think he's awful. I don't think he's
I think he's a
awful.
championship striker. Would you be happy with him leading line for us? I won't.
I think I might take him over Cannon personally.
Behave
But that's
yourself.
only my my
Behave.
choice.
That's because you're weak foot Wendy Roots, you.
Definitely not. Can't stand him. Hopefully,
Your
we
missus
draw-
has been getting in
we-
your
we
ear.
draw
George
today,
Hurst. George Hurst is a great player. His dad were even better.
Yeah.
Oh, Max Lowe's reffing tonight.
Max Lowe.
Didn't realise.
So United have a free kick. It's just inside his own half. We have committed men forward, so this is going to be a long ball by Burrows into McGuinness, I would expect. It is. It doesn't win it, though. City Peck heads it back in. It's head tennis at the moment. Cleared by Ipswich. Again, United come away with it. Matos straight back to Michael Cooper. Hopefully we can build
I'm gonna watch Matos for a little bit. It looks quite mobile.
Matos goes long towards Louis Barrett, who just gets manhandled a bit by Furlong. It's not in it, really. It goes out for an Ipswich throw-in.
Blunt Yorkshireman's gone early. Bye-bye, Sayers. It's been quite a ride. Kershaw says, surely it's last chance for the manager. I know it's a difficult game, but the way he talks reminds me of Amorim. No personality.
Well done, Ipswich. Jacob Greaves out to Leif Davis, who comes across halfway. Brooks goes across to him. It's played into Philogene. They're just trying to show him onto his left, but he cuts onto his right. But back out to Davis on the left. He makes a running behind. Philogene doesn't get it. Could just stay back out to Leif Davis. Crossing to box to George Hurst, who gets a touch and he
How
takes
have they
it
not
away.
scored? How
Who
have
did he
they
take
not
it away
scored
from?
there?
Oh, he took it away from Akpom. It was a great ball in. An
Leif
in-swinger
Davis.
from left-hand side, from Davis. I don't think anyone picked George Hurst up, if I'm honest.
They should be one up then.
They didn't pick up Akpom either. 2-3. Worrying that, innit? Because that's the first. In 10 minutes, that's their first bit of
Offense.
danger what they've put into the box, and we didn't deal with it at all. Just showing you again. Like with Tanganga's man. Do you know it's a good run from Hurst, to be honest?
Yeah,
He
it
checks
is.
his run and Tanganga don't read it. It's a ball into the near post. Hurst, he don't get a touch. And do you know what? It's a great touch from Michael Cooper, because that's going straight through to McAteer or Akpom, and he just flicks it away from him.
God. We look so vulnerable then.
That's a foul, McGuinness. That's 3 fouls on Akpom now. He's
silly.
He's getting annoyed. I mean, that's a quality ball in that.
What a cross. What a cross, by the way. Tell you what, George Hurst has got to touch it.
Philogene. Good save. Cooper. So we're showing it replay, and next minute when it comes back on, it's Philogene in box having a left-footed shot. Brooks goes rushing in. Davis plays it again to near post.
My God.
Tanganga and Cooper not talking to each other, but Cooper comes away with it. It was just a straight ball up at top, weren't it, to Philogene. And again, Godfrey back.
Godfrey's got to stop the ball.
You've got to go to him and stop him getting that shot in. Well done, Godfrey.
Yeah, he's done well
Wins
there.
an header on halfway, and United come away with it into City Peck. Matos makes a run essentially. He's advancing forward.
Nice.
Wide to Louis Barry. He's looking to have a run.
Go on, have a shot.
He has a left-footed shot. Furlong gets there. It's a corner blades. Good.
Decent.
Do you know there's more intent there though going forward? I've seen in that first 12 minutes since that first game of the season, we've looked more intent on trying to get ball forward quickly. Here we go. He's just checked his bingo card. He's not one out yet.
Have I got any emails? Not quite sure.
It's going to be.
McGuinness is a bigger lad than I thought.
Yeah, he is tall. Burrows with an out swinger from left-hand side. Tanganga wins it again, but it's exactly the same as the last corner. Goes straight up at bar. I'll tell you what, winning headers in box though, from corners.
Yeah, we are. It's quite open, isn't it, at the moment?
It is.
Craig says, hi from Turkey, Jim. That's never our best team. I thought we were out to win this game. Brooks shouldn't be within a mile of this team. Campbell should start and give it his all. Gus should be in. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. Gabe says they've just showed Ole Gunnar Solskjaer on TV.
No, thanks.
Scott says Solskjaer at the game.
I mean, he's going to be mates. I'm taking that. He's mates with, what do you call it? McKenna, isn't he?
Ah, yeah. Yeah, possibly.
So I'll take that as he's going to see his mate and watching his team. Good tackle, Sidney. And United get a throw from it as well.
Simon with a £5 super chat. Thank you, pal. So what we're saying, 1-1 and the manager's gone? No. If we draw this game, I think he gets Charlton, to be honest.
I think if we draw this and then you get a win at Charlton, he'll be getting even more time, won't he?
Yeah.
I don't mind. As long if we're seeing improvements and we start winning games.
Absolutely, mate.
It can stay. It just can't carry on as it has been.
I think only chance of him getting sacked tonight is a loss. Because a draw at Ipswich is a good result in this league.
Even if we were top at league and we got a draw at Ipswich, we'd
absolutely
take it.
right. Absolutely right, we would.
I'll be happy with a draw tonight, 100%.
Oh, I'm not sure about that, Burrows.
This
is it. Everybody's going crazy about Solskjaer in the stands.
No,
I'm going to at the game tonight. Is he being lined up?
Cooling that off straight away. That's McKenna's mate.
Yeah, Danny said same, to be honest. He's obviously got connections with McKenna from United, says Danny.
Yeah, definitely. Good football. City Peck. Andre Brooks. Neither loses it. It's back to Tanganga. United are halfway into it, which is half here. Out wide to Burrows. Plays a 1-2 with Louis Barry.
Yeah, nice.
Into Matos. Back to Louis Barry on this left-hand side. In behind to Harrison Burrows. Referee.
Nice. Oh!
Is he looking for that? Is he looking for it?
We're definitely looking for it. But whether
Everyone
it's...
comes behind him and Burrows goes down. I'd like to see if there's any contact. I mean, there weren't too many United players asking for a foul.
No, there weren't. He went down a bit too easy for me.
Burrows is having a go at referee now for not getting it, but I'm sure it'll show it replay now. I can probably give a more honest opinion there. No, don't
not a chance.
Furlong puts his arm.
It's not Furlong. It's
Burrows' left shoulder. But look how he goes down. He goes down way too easy for me.
Matasiwa, isn't it? But it's...
Is it Matasiwa? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes down too easy for me. Burrows is looking for that.
Yeah, absolutely. I tell you what, Matos looks a neat and tidy player. I've been watching him a little bit.
It looks all right from what you've just seen then, hasn't it? Well, it's only 16 minutes. I like what I see, don't get me wrong. There's a long way to go, and I'll judge him after the game, probably. It's ball into the box. It's headed clear. Callum O'Hare gets it. He plays a lovely ball in. George Hurst clears it this time. And Matos gets it. Oh, well done. Well done. Just gets it out wide to Burrows, who plays it into Louis Barry. Cuts onto his right foot. Get round him. Well done. Get it in box.
Yes, that's the
Burrows
one.
into the box. Callum O'Hare heads it. It takes a deflection. It's a corner.
Corner ball, that.
Good.
Come on, United.
Good.
Come on.
We're on front foot. Can actually say we've been better team for the first 15 minutes for me.
Des says, hi, Jimmy, what's the major thing wrong with Sheffield United this season to last season, do you think? Manager, personally. I think that's the huge change that is obvious that has changed. Nick says, Nick Cook, who was, as I say, has sent a huge super chat to the Ramble, so thank you, mate. Evening, Jimmy, Jord, and the Ramblers just tuning in. What's with Cannon starting over Campbell? Well, it's a risky call, isn't it? But we'll have to see whether it works. Corner in, cleared by Ipswich.
Well, it was George Hurst who headed it from near post, and we go all the way back to Cooper. Excuse me. Cooper goes long to this left-hand side. McGuinness tries to win the header. Doesn't. And it's just cleared by Furlong. Do you know what I'm really surprised at with Ipswich here? They're not like playing an hard press. They're
not pressing, are they?
No, they're happy for us to be on ball. And I feel like they're sat deep. waiting for us to make a mistake, and then they're going to hit us on counter.
It's a really interesting approach from them because
Yeah, it is. Because
it's not what you'd expect, is it?
How we've been playing, you'd fully expect these to be
To swarm us.
Yeah, and putting pressure on. I've not seen it yet, which is very surprising. McGuinness nearly loses possession, but Peck comes away with it into Matos. Burrows cuts inside, back to McGuinness just on edge of our own box. It goes across to Tanganga. It's just a bit no movement. Back into McGuinness. Cuts onto his left foot, plays it with his right though, into Burrows. And surely that's a foul on Callum Aware, referee, no?
No, he's not give it. How does he not give that?
No, Burrows gets it though, plays it long. I think Barry and Brooks have swapped because Barry's gone to that right hand side.
Yeah, yes. Be interesting. A lot of people have said they want to see
Brooks. Casey McAteer into the box onto his left foot. Has a shot with his right. Cooper makes a save.
A lot of people have said they want to see Brooks on this left hand side because he's left footed. He's just sent the ball down left hand side and it's gone out of play. But it'll be interesting to see because obviously we've played with wingers that cut in, and now that they've switched sides, their favoured foot is on the outside, so they've more chance to go to the line than we've ever seen out of these two, Barry and Brooks. So we'll wait and see if that changes anything.
Are we playing a 4-4-2 here? Because Callum Aware seems to be really... Oh, you lucky man. Philogene.
So jammy that way.
Right foot. And there you go. It's 1-0. How lucky is that?
That's harsh on Matos.
Matos, They try playing a ball essentially. Matos slides in. I think it was Matos. He slides in. Obviously, it's hitting me like a clearance, and it's gone straight to Philogene on left hand side, like over Godfrey's head. Philogene then just runs with it into the box, cuts on his right as a shot, and it's a goal. Is it Matos? Let's have a look. That is ridiculous. When your luck's not in, it's just not in, is it? It's a good finish.
It is a lovely finish. He's a good player, Philogene.
Oh, it's ridiculous for this level.
Jamie with the £5. Thank you, pal. Appreciate that. Have you ever met Nick, Hal, or Ollie from Sheffield United? Yeah, I've met them all, pal. I've met them all. Love their work as well as yours, Jimmy. Up the blades, up the ramp. Thank you, mate. Yeah, there's a fair few of us about now, isn't there? Sheffield United YouTubers and on social media. But thank you for your support, mate. I really appreciate it. Yeah, this is.
Do you know what? And we're a bit better team as well.
Jack says.
So I'm not even like complaining about it too much because it's.
Are we doing well? Yeah, we were. We were doing really well.
Oh, Tanga. Godfrey, get closer.
Tell you what, Leif Davis has had his number, hasn't he? So far, you have to say. I like Godfrey, but Leif Davis has had him on toast.
It has, but it's how far do you want to stand off your man? That's 2 games in a row.
Kershaw, Leeds fan, so this is not a blade calling for it, but can you imagine what Wilder would get out of this group of players? No point teasing ourselves, pal. Danny says Matos is exactly what Peck needs. Credit to that. Yeah, he looks decent, Matos. I thought he were really unlucky there. I certainly don't hold him accountable for that.
I mean, that is one of. I think it's one of the best assists I've ever seen, but one of the most unluckiest for opposite sides.
Yeah.
I mean, I can hit United fans still singing, which is good.
Lee says, not happy about Gus on the bench, but let's be right, every player barring Cooper and Tanganga can't have any arguments about being dropped. None have performed to 80% of their ability. Sayers out. ATB, he's the channel MVP, says Brooks, Cannon and Godfrey, still not great, but the rest of the team a big improvement. Yeah, I think that's fair. Godfrey miles away from his winger all the time, says my dad.
That's what I've just been saying. He's like 10 yards off, isn't he, every time? And it's... They just
tell
got
me dad's
so
mad
much
with that.
space. Go on, Matos. Into Barry. Barry looks to cross it. He does. It goes to back stick where Brooks is. It's headed clear by Leif Davis, but not very far. Barry gets it again on this left-hand side. Into Burrows. It's a poor ball, and it goes out for a goal kick.
It's a shame that. I don't think Burrows has played badly, but it's that's a poor pass.
I tell you what, I'm so glad that we're doing this though, so I can just hear, because I've got, just so I can hear a bit of atmosphere a little bit, I've just got it turned up slightly. I don't know if you can hear it on mine. If you can't, then that's good.
No, I can't, mate.
But I'm so glad I don't have to listen to Don Goodman.
It's bad, isn't it? Him and Hinchcliffe, to be fair, and Lee Hendry.
Yeah, it's I hate when they're on. Yeah, it's Leif Davis took a it's a foul in it. Come on, boys. I mean, Ryan Brewster scored against these. Jesus Christ.
Terry says, I think you were spot on about Godfrey. Jimmy has been backing off the winger a couple of times before the goal. Yeah, we both said that, to be fair. What about the ex-Forest manager to Sheffield United? If you mean Steve Cooper, mate, he's gone anti it. And if you mean Nuno, then
if you mean Nuno,
no
then
chance.
Yes, please, but no chance.
Yeah, for those that aren't aware, Steve Cooper's gone to manage Bromby, I think.
Yeah, they were quite.
Say again, mate.
I think it were like there was something where Thomas Frank's gone to Tottenham and Steve Cooper's gone to Bromby. Frank used to manage Bromby, and then there was something else that were in that. I don't know if it were like
Ange
has gone from Tottenham to manage
Forest. Cooper's gone from Forest to Bromby.
Yeah,
and Frank's gone from Bromby to Spurs via Brentford. Is that the way it's gone?
But like right weird, it all seem to piece together.
Just a conflab between two ex-teammates there, Andre Brooks and Max Lowe.
Get up.
Cooler King says it's fair. Fair to say that Tommy Cannon gamble hasn't paid off so far. He's not really had much of a sniff, has he? I don't think Campbell would have done an awful lot more, if I'm honest. Come on,
the only thing that I've not seen Cannon do, and if I'm wrong, then correct me, but whereas you used to see Cannon running in behind at last man, I've not seen Cannon make them sort of runs.
No, he's hammered that, and that's gone well wide and out. Sheffield United throw.
He's taken quickly into Peck, and now they're just showing Matos. We've come backwards. Tanganga into McGuinness, out to Burrows on left. Oh, that's hard lines. He knocked it into Barry, who played a 1-2. Just miscontrolled it, then it will fire back in at him.
We're looking all right here, you know.
It's not awful, is it?
No, it isn't. And we have to remember that, because it could well end up another defeat here, and which, you know, obviously they all add up, and you have to make the change eventually, but
yeah,
you know, if full-time whistle blew now, it wouldn't surprise me if they didn't sack him.
People, you'd probably look at it and say, if you know, I'd played, you'd say it'd be harsh, wouldn't you? But football's about results, isn't it? At the end of the day, and if you're not getting them results, don't matter how you play, you're gonna get sacked, aren't you?
Yeah. All over Tanganga's shirt there, Hurst.
Tanganga still come off better, didn't he? Again, ball up at top, in behind for Cannon.
Come on, Tommy.
He's beat at ball by Greaves quite comfortably as well.
You love it, you.
What?
You love it with having a pop at Tommy Cannon.
I I'm just
He's
not. a big
beaten to
fan.
ball by Greaves quite comfortably.
They were though, weren't it? To be honest, it's ball
Greaves
into the
had a
box.
start.
It's just headed clear by McGuinness. Davis plays it back into Greaves, who comes across on the halfway line to Darragh O'Shea. Darnell Furlong back to O'Shea. United putting a nice press on.
Yeah,
Cannon
again.
presses Greaves. It goes back to Palmer. Oh, Furlong just pulls, but oh, that's out, isn't it? A nice
unlucky
bit of
that.
skill. Barry put some pressure on and on Furlong, sorry, who sort of like pulled it back and then pushed forwards, but knocked it out of play.
Would you cash in on Cannon in January if somebody offered £4 million?
Only if we're bringing someone else in. I wouldn't just let him go because we've got Ings, Campbell. That's it then, isn't it, for strikers wise?
Unless
I know we've
you're
got
talking
One,
about
but he's been playing
One,
out wide,
yeah.
so it's. I get it, and it'd be a good offer for him. But we still need bodies there in that position.
Bryce says Cannon's had no service. Come on. Carl says we must be the worst team for a striker to play for.
I do agree with that.
One up front is useless, says Stephen. Jake says we look all right in possession, but what chances have we created? Keeping the ball to keep the ball doesn't matter. Ipswich have proved that in the first 20. Absolutely right.
I think that's where we're starting to see a positive purely because of how bad it's been before this. We're seeing that us actually keeping hold at ball and trying to create something is a positive, aren't we?
Yeah.
Because that's how bad it's been.
Come on now, United. Down right hand side here. Brooks is back on the right. Pass it inside to Peck. Tries to cross it in, but it's
the thing is, when we're putting crosses in, these are mopping everything up, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like that ball in, we've not had a quality ball in, like what Leif Davis put in that first cross of theirs. We've not had
true.
any quality like that going to the box yet. Yeah, these are happy to sit off us, aren't they? You can see that they're just looking for counter attack, which is obviously it's worked for them, hasn't it? So someone out Brooks, yeah. Well done.
Brooks did well there.
Yeah, he did. He did. Come back to halfway line. McGuinness. Atos comes short and gets it, but he has to go back to McGuinness. McAteer's we're putting pressure on, so we've had to go to Tanganga, who takes it past Jord. He advances. Is that not a foul, ref? No, from behind. Referee says he wins ball. Oh, ball's in behind. It's Akpom. He comes into the box.
We're
Goes on to his
massively
left.
outnumbering him here. Finally, somebody's back in box. That's good to see.
He tries to cross it, doesn't he? And it goes to no one. United throwing. They are just catching us, but that would, I mean, I can't fault Tanganga there. He's tried to push forward and open something up. And then obviously he's lost ball and Akpom's ran into the space where Tanganga would be.
Tell you what, McGuinness don't look the quickest, does he?
He's not though. He's not. You've never known McGuinness be a quick defender. He's like 6'4". He's there to win headers, isn't he? And
yeah, he is.
And be a bit of.
And he's been doing that. To be fair, he has been doing that.
I'd never expect him to win a foot race, especially against either Philogene, Akpom, McAteer. Definitely not.
Which will be interesting to see if we ask him to play a higher line, because that's putting him in danger a little bit, isn't it? Dicing after tonight, says Andrew. I hope you're right, pal, but I'm not. I don't hold out any hope.
Oh. Oh, Tanganga there. Not Tanganga, Godfrey. I just the one thing I'm finding is that they're playing balls over at top. It's easily catching his heart.
The Germinator says, if Sheffield United were to get relegated, would you rather go down with the Wendy's or send Leeds back to the champ? Well, it doesn't matter whether we're relegated. I'd rather Sheffield Wednesday get relegated than Leeds get relegated. But they will get relegated anyway, I think.
Yeah.
Chef Wednesday. Oh. T-Man says, haven't caught too many games, so correct me if I'm wrong, but there's no
Good
real
pressing,
attacking.
Matos.
Ooh!
Good. They tried
Nice.
playing it around at back and they played it into Palmer, and Matos really stepped on it. Keeper had to just clear it out wide. United throwing into Callaway. Loses it. Good. No, well, chase back. United regain possession. McGuinness has it on the halfway line. Into Burrows. Into Tom Cannon. I mean, that's a foul, surely. Yeah. McAteer foul on Burrows on this left-hand side. Thanks, Max Lowe.
Yeah.
Yo, Sky showing Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. That must mean he's next manager now. I mean, even if he were linked, would you take him? I don't think it's for me, personally. Oh, my giddy hands. Why don't you take a touch? Burrows puts the ball in. I didn't see it where who won the header. So it's Burrows.
McGuinness, I think.
No, it's their player.
Yeah.
Go on.
Furlong.
Yeah, Furlong wins it, and then it comes to the right-hand side with Brooks inside box. He tries to hit it on volley.
All on his own as well.
He's right.
Time
He could have
for a
took, for me, he could have took a touch onto his left foot and then had a shot. Do you think we've pressed better in this first?
Yeah,
half?
I do.
I do. And I think that's why we're getting caught at back as well, because we're pressing. It's leaving a bit of space in behind.
I'd rather we do that though. I'd rather we
agree.
take some risks.
Yeah, than just see us sit every man behind ball.
Yeah, it just don't work for me that. Jack says, have we had a shot on target yet? No. There he is, super sub Gus Hamer on bench.
Looks very happy, doesn't he?
No, he looks miserable, mate. Next to Ben Meat.
Look at their shots, though. They've had 6 shots. 4 of them are on target. That's it. Well done, Cannon. That wide. Brooks,
well done, Tom Cannon.
Brooks running at Davis onto his left foot. It's a rubbish cross. It's a goal kick to Ipswich. Brooks is shaking his head, so he's obviously not happy about it.
Matt says, Ole Gunnar's Red and White Army. Could be. Who knows? Matt says, still don't like Burrows in a back 4, but he looks brighter and more involved. Yeah, he does. I agree with that. Cooler King says, the difference so far is Ipswich look more composed in the final third than the Blades do. Michael says, hi Jimmy, still in Cali Beach, Turkey, watching this garbage. Sayers hasn't got a clue. What's this lineup for God's sake? Up the Ramble. T-Man says, get this squad in the right hands. It should fly up the table.
Great tackle, City Peck. Akpom goes down like he's been shot. That was a great tackle. He stayed down, so they're going to have to kick ball out. But I think, I'll call it as it is, because when he made that tackle at Borough, I said it's a red card. So he wins it, doesn't he?
Yeah, there's no wrong with that.
Don Goodman's actually saying, Jim.
Yeah, he is.
He hates the fact that the referees just stopped the game of football for that when it was a good tackle. I actually agree with him for once.
That's fair play from Don Goodman, that.
Yeah. He does look like Max Lowe, this ref, doesn't he?
Mickey says, we win the ball in the final third and we still end up back on the halfway line. It's so negative. We've passed the ball back to Cooper more than forward to Cannon.
Ref drops ball. McGuinness goes long. Goes long to bleeding Louis Barry. Into Matos on edge at box. Out wide to Barry.
Yeah, nice.
Plays a left-footed ball back across box. It's to no one. Philogene just clears it up.
A
On this
lovely
right
little
hand side,
chip.
it's a good tackle from McGuinness. United come away with it again.
Well
on the edge
done,
of the box.
McGuinness.
Harrison Burrows out wide to Louis Barry. Barry plays the ball into the box. It's just headed clear by Darragh O'Shea. Tanganga then wins. Eda Burrows is onside here.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, it's an awful ball, Burrows. Oh.
Brilliant header from Tanganga. Really
Yeah,
aware.
wins. Eda is solid. He's onside. What's he trying to do with here? He's trying to screw his foot.
Couldn't wrap his foot around it, could he?
innit? I thought he was just going to play like a low-driven odd ball across 6-yard box.
Chris says, pressing is better. Is that what it's come to? Not one shot on target, 4 shots on target all season. Get him gone. Matt says he's got to go. What's wrong with him?
Akpom now plays out. Oh, well done, Andre Brooks.
Yeah, he did well there.
Just intercepts it at the right moment because Philogene were in box. United get a foul. I don't know what he's get foul for.
John says, absolute dud, Brooks. Just why pathetic. I think he's done all right last. He's not done bad today, to be fair.
He's done better defensively.
Yeah. It's his final ball that's letting him down.
Yeah, it's that composure, isn't it?
Chloe says, going down.
Thanks.
I'll take a bet on that, to be fair. FCB Videos, sounds a bit dodge, says, hi mates, from a Stoke City Ultra. All right, hi mate, hope you're okay.
Can we take Mark Robbins from you, please?
Yeah. Dash ball incoming, says Chris. I hope you're right. Andy Mack says, watching from Orlando. Jim, hope you boys turn it around. Thank you, pal. So do I. So do I. Matthew says, oh, hang on, miles away. Matthew says, bar that crossbow's looking a little bit more like his old self. Maybe he saw your 3-star rating, Jimmy. Up the blades, up the ramp. Maybe he did, pal. Maybe he did.
I tell you what.
I agree. I think he's played all right.
I have really liked Peck and Matos in that centre.
Yeah.
It's worked 10 times better than it has with Peck and Gus.
Yeah, it has.
Unlucky. Ball over top to
Good header, Furlong. Played well as Darnell Furlong.
He's a good, I mean, at this level, he's a good right back, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Burrows takes it into O'Hare, who plays it back to Burrows. Barry makes a run in behind. Burrows gets it into Matos. Matos goes into the box and it's just cleared. Matos see with that.
Honestly, can't complain too much about this. It's been miles better, says Mr. Beats.
No, it won't matter see with that. Could just do, isn't it?
Philogene is not my lover.
So United get a throw in deep into Ipswich's half. It's a long throw in on this left-hand side from Tanganga. McGuinness just shoves over.
Ridiculous.
Furlong and it's a foul in box. 4 minutes to half time. 3
Sneaky
minutes.
Squeak says, Cannon's waste of a player. Needs to get himself in the game. No service, but needs to do so much more. Hi lads, Villa fan here. How's Barry been as a whole?
Oh, well done, Tanganga.
Oh,
Ball.
very hot and cold, to be honest, Stephen. Very hot and cold. He's been all right in patches, but other than that, not really impressed, to be honest. Doug says, oh my God, we're absolutely useless. Andy the Blade says, I'm afraid I disagree with you boys. I think Brooks is dire. Is that what you think, Dad? Is that what you think?
I said he's been better defensively.
I think he's
I
been
didn't
all
say
right
he
this
was
game.
going
I think his
forward.
final balls let him down, but I think he's been better this game. I think to a man they've been better.
Yeah. I agree with what you said about Barry. He's very hot and cold. It's not... I've not seen anything yet that I think it gets me excited, gets me off my seat. Peck loses it. Philogene comes away with it over halfway line, tries to play it into Akpom. McGuinness just mops it up. They've tried playing a long ball forward. Tanganga's got acres of space, controls it, and plays it out to Ben Godfrey, who comes back into Tanganga. It's going to go back to Michael Cooper. Georgios is pressing. Cooper goes long. Barry ducks.
Oh my God. This is so
Furlong's coming
frustrating.
forward. McAteer now on the ball. Takes it into Matasira, into Kajustin, into O'Shea, who comes now to Jacob Greaves. Ipswich knocking it about nicely. Sidney Peck takes Kajustin down, and it's a free kick just inside Ipswich, in United's half. It's taken quickly. Akpom.
Needs to recover quickly.
Jacob Greaves takes it straight past Andre Brooks. Philogene now got it deep into United's half. Cuts onto his right, plays it backwards to Leif Davis. Plays a chip ball up at top into Kajustin. Georges tries to win it. Tanganga tried to come away with it. What he's doing. That is like watching Bleeding Sunday League. Cooper
Scrambling
comes away
box.
with it.
Yeah. Cooper collects eventually, thank God.
United come away with it.
Nice ball inside from Burrows to O'Hare.
He's got away with it. It's lucky. Getting behind now,
lucky.
Barry. Oh, that is awful.
Straight to Furlong's feet.
It's a
that
simple pass.
Callum O'Hare, that's poor.
It's now Philogene on left-hand side again. Attacking Andre Brooks, cuts right. Into McAteer on his left foot. He has a shot. It's straight at Michael Cooper.
Thank God.
They just paid big money for him, haven't they, McAteer?
Yeah. Yeah, they have. From Leicester.
Yeah. How many minutes do we think it's going to get added on?
3. Maybe 2.
Yeah, 2, I'll go. See how his match bingo card's going on. I've not got a notification from a winner, so...
I'm 2 away.
2? What, from one line?
Yeah.
It's 1 minute. Same, 2 away. I need a left-footed goal for Ipswich and a yellow card showing it 6 minutes. Hey dear.
Here is right, mate. Here is right.
So United's got a throw in on right hand side. Tanganga's come across again, so we're looking for a long throw. It's not exactly notorious for a long throw, is it? Oh my God.
Slips out of his hands.
I mean, luckily McGuinness comes away with it, plays it back off, could just stay, and it comes off McGuinness, and it's a bleeding Ipswich throw in there. Wow. Yeah, it's just showing United fan with his head in his hands like that. It just sums us up.
That is... It's half time, and that... When your luck's not in, it's not in, is it? And that goal for them just sums it up. I don't think they've been better than us, but we haven't done enough to get in front.
They've just been clinical, haven't they? They've created a couple of chances. They're getting shots on target at Cooper, so they're making him work. And then a bit of quality from Philogene, and they score. It's just simple stuff, isn't it, really?
8 says, number of times I've heard you guys say it's awful when talking about a United pass. Passings are fundamental.
It's the thing is, when I'm saying it's awful, it's a simple 10-yard pass at times. And that's why I'm saying it's awful, because it's not an hard pass to make.
Ashley says, make or break time for Sayers. Needs a good team talk or sacked in the morning. Love the rambles, Jimmy. Thank you, mate. Danny says, respect your positivity, boys. Think you will look better, but search your feelings. Sayers is Bobber. Dylan says, at least Matos looks decent so far. Yeah, he does. I really like the look of him.
Yeah, I think he's had a good 45 minutes there. And I think City, it's helped City as well, because I think he's had a better 45 minutes than he has done this season.
Even though O'Hare being so sloppy with his passing, says Justin, Peck hasn't got the brain yet to see forward runs. A serious chat needs to be had about how Brooks is anywhere near the squad, never mind the team. I don't think he's been that bad, to be fair. Brooks today. I think his final ball's let him down.
The thing is, I think both wingers going forward are just pure lack of quality. Him and Barry. There's just been no quality there from either of them.
Mark says, first 10 had to make something count. Goal sums us up at the minute. Tanganga be gone in January. I'm putting Corey on. No shot on target again. I know, mate. Yep. Scott says 0 shots on target again.
And you can't disagree with that, though, can you? That is us. What 5 shots we've had? I mean, but 3 of them were headers, I think, from Tanganga.
Fairly impressed with Sayers, to be fair. The way he's managed to lose every single game with his team is astounding.
Yeah,
it's too easy for other teams to take the wins off us at the minute.
Imagine if he gets sacked, it will go down as the worst Sheffield United manager in history. It will have a 0% win rate. Has anyone ever done that in football?
No.
That's had a decent chance anyway, a decent run of games, not like had one game and then they got sacked.
Yeah, another 45 minutes with not a single effort on target. Sayers has to go. Maybe he can manage a bullfighter. Jaffe, long throw. Please stop with this pointless tactic. It's pointless if he can't even throw it out of his hands, can it?
It's not exactly a long throw, is it? The thing is, as well, what's funny is everyone, because obviously Jack Robinson had such a long throw, everyone had good towards back stick for it. They're still doing that now, but yet Tanganga can't even reach near post.
Can't even reach penalty box with them sort of throws. So Mark says Ollie in the crowd just by chance. What are your thoughts with this Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? Do you think there's anything in it?
No.
Oh yeah.
No, I honestly think he's got, his pals with McKenna. He's come over to see him, and I might be way off it. I might be way off what I'm saying, but I think it makes more sense that he's come to see his pal, and he's obviously watching his team in a game. That's how I'm looking at it. I don't think we'll go for him.
Lee says, "We'll say is going to the changing room or leave it to the lads again. The analyst is a fraud."
Lee, you're very strong on him, aren't you, Lee?
Going in strong.
I like it.
He's had enough, I know. He's seen enough already as Mr. Edridge. He's not having it.
I'm trying to be positive today. I'm trying to see that positive side, but
it's tough, isn't it?
Maybe in 45 minutes time, I might be a little bit different.
Matt says we need to abandon these wingers. It's been rubbish. Play a diamond and get Hamer back in, please. Susan says, I hope Sayers makes subs earlier in this game. At least they're not... excuse me. At least they're not waltzing through midfield. No, they're not, because Matos and Peck have balanced each other out really well. I think that's a big improvement. You're right, Susan. Hook, Cannon, Brooks and Barry. We must be the only team to field 2 wingers who couldn't take on a man between them. Says Rich. Fair.
What did you do? Put Campbell. So I'd put Campbell for Cannon. If we're saying
it'd be Campbell, Hamer and Chong, wouldn't it, probably?
Yeah, I'd put Chong up right hand side and I'd be putting Hamer on left hand side of that, yeah. Yeah, I agree there.
Drew says, some fortune for their goal, but they're creating the big moments, unlike us.
It's just showing you highlighter. It comes centrally. Matos, does a sliding, a slide tackle, he sets to intercept it, and he gets it with his left foot like a clearance. It just goes straight to Philogene. But again, Godfrey was stood 8-9 yards off him, weren't he? And then Leif Davis makes a clever run because he goes around outside of Godfrey, which then makes Godfrey sort of check
that's what they said on commentary at the time.
To stop Philogene having that shot. So it's a clever run from Leif Davis, but it just then leaves Philogene wide open to have a free shot.
Daz says press has been okay, but if it wasn't so bad, it'd be comical. Ellen says he's going to be sacked for the second half. Tom says, what's wrong with Burrows? I think Burrows has played well. I don't think he's looked out of place, Burrows. I think it's been one of his better games this season, to be honest.
He's not really. They've not They've for me, because obviously Godfrey played for these last season. I think they've targeted Godfrey more than they have Burrows. Whereas, I think other teams this season have targeted Burrows on that left hand side when they've attacked.
That should have been 1-0 there, where cross comes in from Leif Davis.
Yeah,
George Hurst gets in front of Tanganga. he needs to get a touch on it, does George Hurst, and he doesn't quite do it. But this is showing with highlight packages, it's Ipswich that have had the moments, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
Well, they've had the better chances in the game.
yeah, they have. Danny says £20 bet. Ollie gets confirmed by Monday. Danny's convinced Ollie Solskjaer's coming in now.
What do you think, Jim? Would you say that as a good move for United? Would you want him? No.
Not really. I mean, I'll back away. I don't want to sort of. It's hard because I don't want to go negative on somebody who might end up being our manager. So you need to be able. You need to go into it with an open mind. It wouldn't be my first choice. I'll be honest about that. But if he comes in, then he comes in. I think
he'd get a chance. Any manager who's going to come in, even if it's not my first choice, they'll get a chance. You can't not.
Ollie head into the changing room to take over, says Mark. Pablo says, does anyone trust the new owners to make the right choice for a new manager? I don't. The apathy is real, and I hate this feeling. Up the blades. Up all the rambles. Lucky to be nil, says Lawrence. Not a plan. That was terrible. Lucky to be nil. It's not nil, is it? For them, that was terrible. Not good enough. Would anyone like to buy my season ticket? Wow. Dino says, how do you expect your luck to be in with that selection? I'm firmly in the Sayers out camp. Wow. Okay.
I think people they've had enough, haven't they? I think we could have scored 3 goals in this first half, but they'd scored 4, and people they've had enough. They want him gone, don't they?
And he says they've had more shots on target in the first half than we've had in 6 games. Why is the Ollie in crowd? He's been seen in the. Oh, why is Ollie in the crowd? We don't know. That's a speculation into it. That's why we're saying, is he potentially being lined up? We don't know. Sometimes that happens when managers are under pressure.
Our owners are there as well.
Owners are there. Don't know, but we'll see. Joe says, am I watching a different game? Defensive midfield have been very good. The attack is toothless, which is costing us. The midfield pair have been good. Yeah, they have. And I just think we haven't created enough chances with the 3 in front of those 2.
No.
So that I think they cannot.
And that's what we said, didn't we? We said that's what we're lacking in quality going forward.
Yeah, Kelly says, hi Jimmy, he's a joke. We need someone now. I don't recognise this team. What is he doing? Up the blades, up the ramble, up behind the ramble. Thank you, Kel. Hi Jimmy, Ipswich can step it up, but can't see where we can change with this manager. Ruben Sayers out, up the ramble, up the blades, up the Ruben Sayers out, says Gary. Oh. I doubt the owners would put him in the crowd if a change was going to happen, so cameras could pick it up, says Rob. Yeah. Ollie's in the Ipswich director's box. He's just mates with McKenna from his Man U days.
I said that from the start, didn't we? And that's what I still believe it myself. I don't think he's who we're going to be looking at.
I think I've been more than reasonable with my Sayers comments, from team selection to the performance. Awful. This has to be it for him. Barry is a show pony. Get rid, says Tom. Evening, everyone. Put Barry on the right, Hamer on the left, Campbell in the box. Up the ramble. Up the blades. I think that is from Graham. So Harry says, so toothless in attack. The front 4 are having disaster classes, and Tom Cannon. I don't mind Matos or Peck, but for the love of Lord, please get Hamer on. Mogger says, bless you, Jimmy. Thank you, pal. Hope you're good. Terry Connor.
Come on, though. I don't want to be seeing Matos come off and putting bleeding Hamer and Peck together. He's got to be coming on for Barry on that left-hand side.
At least we've got 1 goal off the bench. Steve says, Terry Connor, who failed to win any of his 13 games in charge of Wolves in the 2011-12 season. Aaron says, get Carrick in, please. What would your thoughts be on Michael Carrick, Jord?
I'm not too fussed over him, but I can maybe. It's just probably me being picky.
Yeah,
I feel like he had, even though they were getting rid of players each season, so it were like disturbing their momentum. I feel like he had a good team in Middlesbrough and a good chance to have a good crack at going up, and he failed it. And that probably happen the same with us. You know, we think we've got a decent enough team, but we're not getting the best out of them. And would that just be the same, you know, under Carrick? So it won't be my choice. Would it be you?
Again, not my first choice.
Yeah.
But you'd back him if he rocked up at dugout, wouldn't you? So
obviously, yeah.
It's a difficult one because, especially now when you're saying
like we've got to get it right.
We have.
If we sack Sayers, the next appointment we've got to get it right, and I feel like that's why I'm probably being picky with, you know, with manager who I'd want. It's like people, like I said, I wouldn't mind Messinio. People are going to say, "What, you'd have Messinio over Carrick?" You know, and I get it. I get the.
But also, mate, if we're here, because we don't think it'll happen. If we don't think it'll happen, like we could say, "Oh no, I definitely don't want Solskjaer. I think he'd be crap. I think he'd be this, that, and other." Fast forward 7 days, he could be manager, and you think, "Oh well, we've just said all that on stream, and now we've got to try and get behind him." And it's a tricky one to manage, really. Just because we wouldn't pick them first, don't mean we won't support them if they get picked. So,
if I'm completely honest, I don't know who would be the right manager to take. I don't. There's loads of names we can throw out there. I personally don't know it. The one I'd love is Sean Dyche, but I don't think we get him. So that's where I'm having to try and scratch about and think who I actually would want.
Okay, so manager isn't an answer for this. What changes do you need to make at half-time? Does he need to make at half-time, Jord?
I'll be taking Louis Barry off for Gus. I'm happy with that back line. I'm happy with midfield. And I'd probably put Campbell on, Tyrese Campbell on for Tom Cannon.
Okay, so leaving Brooks on.
I'd probably give him 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes. Matt says we're going to watch an SUTV, but forget it. Going to watch you two from Rio. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. From Rio, nice. Ipswich manager, sit off him and we'll win. Why can't we hit the target? Says Luke. Don't know, pal. Westwood says, Mon chapeau, fellas. Not a shot on target, and we're lucky to not be 2-0 down. It needs to go for me now. Unfortunately, it hasn't worked out, and we need to move on by try to salvage something from the season.
You can't. The thing is, if they do it, you've got to do it now because you can turn it around. Because you only have to go. If we went on like a 10-game unbeaten streak with 7 or 8 games of that being wins, all of a sudden it looks different, doesn't it? And that's if it's all ifs and buts. But if you were going to make a change, it's coming very close to that. You pull trigger now, don't you?
I think so. Kev says, Ollie, Ollie, Ollie. Oi, oi, oi. Rich says, I very much doubt a new manager will go to the game before being appointed. I do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
It's probably a bit disrespectful if you did, wouldn't it? If you'd already had talks and saying
absolutely
that you're going to come in and then they turn up in crowd, and it's not a good look.
Aaron, thank you, pal, for the £2 super chat. Get Carrick in, please. Up the blades, up the ramble. Drop a like and follow. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Right, we're off again.
No changes, I don't think, is there? So it's as we were in first half.
We weren't bad.
I didn't think we were that bad. But is that because we've been that poor?
Yeah, that's the new bar.
That's the bar that I'm sort of finding acceptable.
Well, this is what people are saying. We've been commenting, saying stuff like, "Oh, well, press has been much improved" and stuff like that. Yeah. And they're saying, "Well, is that what it's come down to?"
Yeah,
you know that we're just praising press. Oh, Brooksy.
Well done, Godfrey. That's a foul. Play on. McGuinness has it. Into Burrows. Callum back to Burrows. I think he's lost it. He has.
Ash says, Matos, opinions. Decent, mate. I like the look of him. So he certainly had a good first 45.
Yeah, I thought that. I agree with that. Is it United throwing? It is. Burrows takes a quick one into Callum Threw it at floor, didn't he? So it was a bit aggressive, that. Good press from United. McGuinness out to Barry. Poor ball. United recycle it. Peck into Callum Have a shot. Have a shot.
Got to do.
He has a shot. It's such a tame shot. think my 7-year-old nephew could have probably hit a better ball than that then.
Just so weak, innit?
I think that's why he doesn't shoot me. I don't think he's got a powerful enough shot, has he? But that's 6 shots now and none on target. See, that's where, like, you know, like when we talk about with Gus, if Gus is in that position, he's hitting target there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Just excuse me for a second. I'm going to make a drink. Oh.
I don't blame you, mate. Brett Riverboat. Red Dwarf, nice. I thought I recognised that. Even as an outsider, you have the players to romp this league. Sayers hasn't the stroke as a name to put his football ethos on the team. It may mean well, but that Bristol City game killed him dead. Knife man. Nice. Brett Riverboat. I am the Riviera Kid. Loved a bit of Red Dwarf. Jacob Greaves just rolling around because 5'2" Matos has hurt his foot. Pete says Burrows has been the main man on the attacking left game forward, but Barry has got the nod now, and Burrows spits the dummy out. Not being good since. Up the Blades. I think he's done all right today, Burrows, to be fair. JB Leeds, thank you for the super chat, pal. $4.99 super chat. Jimmy Leeds, funny, I want to enjoy the Blades' demise, but I can't. It's sad to see now, Jimmy. You can always change to the greatest team in the land. You can never change your team, pal. But thank you so much. You what?
Was that England? Because it's not
England.
Leeds.
Ah, yeah. They were all right other night, to be fair.
I enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed watching England other night.
I did. No, thank you for that, JB. Appreciate that, pal. We've just robbed the ball high up the pitch and Matos with a high boot, which wasn't really that high.
Was it high? Because their player...
No. He scoops his head down,
really
doesn't he?
Low, didn't he? Yeah.
Head down to knee level.
A few Premier League moods, isn't there? That's what they're doing, with dives and stuff.
Cameron says, don't know where to look, want to stay positive, but can't seem to see the light amongst this tall grass. No. Does he not trust Samari, lads, says Phil? Clearly not as much as Peck and Matos.
The thing is, what's weird is he wanted him in.
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't he? He was crying out for him in. So it's... What's he done? He made one start, hasn't he? And that were in Cup. And I didn't think he looked that bad either.
Lee says, said before, my choice as manager is Dyche. But I'd like a look at Eustace at Derby if it was possible. A young manager with talent and a clear plan.
Is he going to move again?
Far less. No, I think he's chosen Derby because of it's his club, isn't it? It's a bit of a project for him.
I can't see him moving again. That'll be like third time he's moved, second time he's moved, sorry. And in what, 6 to 8 months?
FCB says, get Nuno Santo in, hear me out. Look, FCB, hear me out. We have got no chance of getting Nuno Espirito Santo in the Sheffield United dugout.
I think every United fan would love that. But
yeah, absolutely zero chance. Carrick-Or O'Neill says, Rye.
Philogene into the box. Godfrey really backing off. Philogene has a shot and it's a goal. It's 2-0. And that's game over. What is Ben Godfrey?
No, Ben Godfrey, to be fair, he stayed with him and then I think it were him and Matos collided.
But as soon as Philogene picks that ball up,
I know.
Ben Godfrey had no intention to come out and put any pressure on him. And then he just backs off into the box, which allows Philogene to run with ball into the box. He cuts onto his right, just like he did with that first goal. Who else comes across to him? He knocks it past him and he just has a shot on target, clinical. Look, it's 10 yards off him. He's made no intention to go near that ball. And then when he does, he just knocks it past him and Matas will collide.
To be fair, he's waiting to see which way he goes. And when he cuts inside, he closes the distance. But then he bangs into Matos.
But don't give him that chance. You've seen what he did in first half by giving him that chance to cut inside. And
you've got to show him the line, haven't you? You've got to show him the
mistake.
You've got
Go
to show him the
pressure
line and
him.
get closer. Yeah, you
Yeah.
are. Right.
Stop him
To
from
be fair,
making that shot.
To be fair, we criticised Sariki for similar stuff. So you've got to call it when Godfrey was a seasoned pro. You've got to call that out as well, haven't you? Jesus Christ.
Can't get any worse. It can.
Sacked in the morning, chance.
Is that what he could hear?
Yeah.
That's not a foul. He's just running to Matas. What's Matas meant to do there?
Okay. Paul says, "Hey Jimmy, great stream, but sack your manager." All right, pal. All right, Will. Thanks, Paul. I appreciate it,
When
mate.
I choice, I think we'd have done it a while back.
Yeah. How low can we go, says Paul? No, to be honest, we're lowest we can. So, Bryce says, bloody hell, Jimmy, you need Sean Dyche in now. Burnley fan here, he's your man. I'm telling you, I agree, pal. I agree, he is.
You're getting sacked.
You're getting sacked in them. They're chanting it now. We're
Here
singing
we go.
along with them. It's not.
I think
It's
that's a
not
foul
weird,
by
Jimmy.
McGuinness. He's going to get a
That
booking
is a foul.
now.
That's a booking. It's a booking, that. It's a clear booking.
You know, I went and met myself a juice then. I think it should have been an alcoholic drink that I made.
Mate. Chris says, "Be interested to know if Andy the Blade thinks we're playing well." Well, he's in the chat, mate, so he may well comment. Lee's shouting, "Get him out of our club 2-0." He'll get told off by mods for that.
Corner, Ipswich.
Sack him now, says Chris. He's going tonight, then, says T-Man.
I think it's time.
Sacked in the morning.
We can't carry on. We can't carry on like this.
I know you like Godfrey Jimmy, but he's having a nightmare here. Clearly, he's not a right back. Philly Jean's, schooling him, to be honest. I can't say any other. Twice he's been done.
Yeah.
John Asquith, my business coach, says he has to go. He has to go now.
I think if this stays 2, potentially goes to 3, I think he does. There's no way back.
And it looks like it's swinging that way. The momentum's with them. Headed back across goal, but United just scramble it away.
Suppose people will also, you can also say that this is what happens when they've had, 2 bits of quality, two, a shot on target. When you get a shot on target, that's what happens. Hey.
Taxi for Sayers. Bye, Sayers, says Neil. No points out of 15, just not good enough. He's got to go tonight. That's 6 losses on spin.
I honestly think as well, with our owners been there tonight.
Yeah.
They're watching this in person. They're getting a feeler in person. They're going to see our, I don't know whether I can say it on, he said pissed off.
No, you can't, but go on. You said it now.
Peed off. See our peed off fans are getting, and they're not going to be happy at the end of the day. They're putting money into the club. The only way they're going to make money out of the club is by being in Premier League, and there's only one way we're going at the moment, and it ain't towards there, it's towards League One. So he's got to go.
So he says, "Hi lads, I'm a neutral. What's the crack with Gus Amer? Is he injured?" No, mate, he's not. He's not injured. That's a great finish from Philogene. Yeah. He's some player, by the way.
Well, what did they pay for him? Like 20 30 odd million?
Crazy money. I thought we were about 15, but I might be wrong.
I might have got wrong player, but
John says it can't go on any longer. How have we become so bad in such a short space of time? It has to change right now. Completely agree. Joe says it's going to be 6 out of 6. Can't afford to waste any more time. He's got to go. Really? Has he gone yet? Totally unacceptable for United to lose the first 5 league games in a row, says Blunt Yorkshireman. Sayers out now. Oh, God.
Will he go across to fans
I don't want to know.
after this game? I don't. I doubt it.
Not after what happened last time, surely.
Yeah.
Darren Whitcoop now saying on X, replacing Chris Wilder was always a crazy decision by Sheffield United, but no way Ruben Sayers stays much longer. Shadow of the side last season. He's absolutely right.
Yeah.
On all accounts.
It were always going to be a big risk. We all knew that.
Yeah.
But we were willing to get behind Sayers, weren't we? But football, it's business, and Americans will see it as business. You cannot lose 6 games in a row and keep your job.
Riz says, let's face it, anyone has to be better than Sayers, Jimmy. You're not getting an argument out of me, pal. Michelle says, Ipswich will go on a run now after their poor start. Paul Rose of Wellstone Landscapes, another channel sponsor. Thank you for your support, pal. Anyone with an ounce of common sense will be sacking him after this. Jimmy Dunn was done, says Will. Why have we got an expensive centre-half at right back?
Yeah, but the thing, and his stats show that he's played more games at right back, hasn't he, than he has centre back.
Yes. He's an established right back. But there's an argument to say where does he play better, I suppose.
Yeah. In a back three.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Right hand side at back three for me. Oh, Barry, that's rubbish.
Jared says there needs to be more focus and accountability on the board for this mess. It's not like we've got rid of the manager that did terrible last season. What a mess.
Cannon has a left-footed shot. Good effort. I think keeper saves it. Corner.
Turned it off. I'll not watch them again while he's still in charge, says Sam. Off to bed. Night, chaps. Sam's done.
I've got black and silver on until Sellers is gone. That's what we're saying now.
Don't start with that rubbish. Oh, God.
Corner in. Headed clear. Come away. Back out to Burrows. It's a poor ball, really. Get that line. Well done, Callum away. Back into Burrows. Misses it. Oh, Barry, that's rubbish. Andre Brooks.
Come on, Brooksy.
That is awful. That is terrible.
So bad.
It's like you were in mixed minds whether to have a shot or to cross it there and just fumbled it. Barry's made a run on left hand side, but
It's so frustrating.
thing is, I don't feel as angry as what I did after Borough game, but I think it's because I expected nothing coming here tonight, and it's exactly what we're getting.
It's just boring, isn't it?
So 3 subs: Chong, Campbell, and Gus Hamer. That's got to be that front 3, hasn't it?
Yeah, 60 minutes.
I think I can hit United fans singing "We've had a shot." Oh my God!
It's a great save from Cooper. It's a goal through Cooper's legs.
Great save from Cooper, and then it's absolutely awful from Cooper.
3-0. We're in sacking territory, aren't we?
He's got to go. Enough's enough. Enough's enough. 10 goals in 5 games we've conceded. We probably didn't concede 10 goals in 6 months last season. I mean, so Palmer clears it up long. McGuinness goes to get header. He misjudges it. He wins it. He tried playing ball in behind. Burrows tries intercepting it. It gets caught under his feet. It comes out to... It's awful from Cooper, that. It comes out to George Hurst in box. Tries to take it around Cooper. Cooper gets his hand to it. It still comes back to Hurst. He has a shot. And I mean, it's such a tame shot at near post. And Cooper sort of... Does he fall over his own legs as he's trying to... I don't even know. I don't know how to explain it.
He tries to do the usual keeper thing where he goes to a knee, but he puts his knee to his left foot, but it's gone underneath before he can get his legs down. So it's snuck in under the gap in his feet. And I just...
Oh, he's brought Samari on as well. Samari, Gus, Campbell.
Oh, has he just changed it? Oh, no, it's
Samari, Gus, Campbell,
4.
and Chong, I think. But you could say these 4 subs have come 5-10 minutes too late. Ipswich are making 2 subs, and you're going to laugh because they're probably bringing Jack Clark on there. It's going to make it even more interesting. No, it's not. Sorry, it's Smodix who was going to come. I don't know. Who was this number 32 for him? Akpom's coming off. Oh, it's Nunes from Norwich, isn't it?
Of course it is. Brilliant.
The Justice come off, and I think Smodix has replaced him. Yeah. Over to you, owners.
I'm just updating 90 after 90 title. Ipswich smashed the Blades.
Or you could just put Blades battered.
Well, I've already used that this season, mate. Yeah. Yeah, can't
Blunt Blades battered.
What is happening to
Oh, it's a ball in behind. 4-0. He's offside.
It would have been 4. He's offside. Tell you what, if this isn't a wake-up call for owners, what is?
Let's just have a look. Yeah, he's offside, isn't he? About a yard off. Yard or 2.
Tell you what.
Every shot they're having, though, is on target.
Paul Walker, friend of the channel. My God, make it stop.
Is that on X?
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Well, I'm guessing it's because coaches won't be setting off till late anyway, but I'm surprised there's many United fans left in that. They don't look like anyone's left, have they?
Oh, mate. This is just...
Sidney Peck tries to cross it. Great footing from Matasiwa. Gus crosses it in. Headed clear. Oh.
Sacked Chris Wilder, mate.
It's laughable, isn't it?
Sacked Chris Wilder.
Yeah, well, they've got a lot to answer for as well at the same time. I know it's poor on the sayers, but they made that decision. I can't say what they've just been showing some United fans, and they're clearly talking about Sayers because 2 words he first said were "he can," and then I can't repeat the next ones, but it started with F and ended in F. Oh, ball in behind.
Played onside.
Philogene onto his right foot. It's so easy into the box. He goes down. It's not a penalty. Ref don't get it. He waves it away. Philogene's absolutely taking the George Michael out of us on that left hand side for them. United's right hand side. So if you had enough watching me and Jimmy anyway, we're back tomorrow on Ramble FC. We will be back at 12 o'clock and we're watching Oxford versus Leicester. So if you do want to join us, pop over to Ramble FC tomorrow. We'll be there from 12, watching a proper game of football. We might be a bit more positive because they might have announced that they've sacked Sayers by then, so can have a good laugh.
It's terrible, mate. Absolutely
Smodics now plays a ball in, cross 6-yard box. Cooper comes out and collects it.
Now then, am I safe to put up a thumbnail that says 3-0? Or do I have to leave it a little bit, do you think? Could get worse, couldn't it?
To be honest, it could get... There's 23 minutes left yet, Jim. It could get even worse.
Yeah. Well, it's ready to go anyway. I just need to change the number now. So
because we've absolutely just gone into a shell now, and
it's damage limitation now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Survive.
Philogene now. He's running up against Godfrey onto his left foot. Philogene, what a goal. 4-0. Hat-trick.
I tell you what, this is the nail.
Well, people said before getting into that lineup, I know, like he said, he probably can't win either way because they wanted changes. He's made changes, and I think people said it's nailing coffin for him, and it 100% is.
Well, people said it was, or some speculated that this were a bit of a free hit for him because he can't be expected to beat Ipswich away. And I understand that.
Either.
But if you get hammered like this, it's done.
Yeah. It's a great finish.
That's that trick, innit?
Yeah. It's just as a step over, doesn't he, into the box. Godfrey shows... Do you know what? I've slammed Godfrey, right? Because he's been backing off. He shows him onto his left foot this time. And you think, go on then, have a pop with your left foot. And he does. And it's a great strike.
Dave the Nose is already asking if he can get out of 3MB this week. No. If I have to put up with it, Davey boy, so do you. We might be celebrating anyway, you never know. Every cloud and all that.
I'm just getting messages. Well, that's
mate,
that's in fact anyway.
I'm just getting it same.
But the worst thing, I mean, I've just had to have a pop at my cousin. I'm sorry if she's watching, but she just put, get Danny rolling. And I've sent her an emoji back with 2 fingers. I said, no chance. Danny Roll can do one.
I was caught up on Platinum chat, and now there's 500 messages. Here we go again. Leif Davis coming down the left-hand side. Smodics.
Shoot.
Philogene. They're all shouting shoot, aren't they? Smodics. Crossed in. Tanganga clears. Chong. Oh, my word. Right, let's get back to some comments, because I've just had this one up from my dad for ages. Since we were 2-0, Tootle's up front, Cannon no service, but he's been invisible. What's your goal difference? Does it matter? Useless.
Our goal difference is bigger than minus deduction leads. Leicester and Pigs are going to get this season.
Leave him in Ipswich, says Beast Boy. Joe says, I'd personally like to thank Ipswich Town for putting us out of our misery. Thank you and good night, Ruben Sayers, says Sheffielder.
I think Jack Clark's coming on, isn't he? I know McAtee's come off. George Hurst is coming off.
Callum Fowler. Get you sent off, you. Just get rid. Salty says, but who do you replace him with? There isn't anyone apart from Wilder. They won't bring Wilder back. They won't bring Wilder back.
Sorry, Dave Leary just messaged me. He's saying, I wouldn't be saying no chance to Danny Roll, pal. I still think it happens. And I've just read that out.
Maybe he messaged you that privately.
No, I'm reading it. It's getting read. Sorry, Dave, it's getting red.
Wow. Wowzers.
It's because I said no chance to him. To be honest, the reason why I said that is I'm saying no chances in I don't want Danny Rowe.
Yeah.
In no chance, I don't want him.
Do you think there's a chance we get him though?
I'm not ruling. I know. But Rob Staten ruled it out,
You're not rolling it out.
but I'm not rolling it out.
Paul Rose of Wellstone Landscapes says owners need to go back to Wilder and beg for forgiveness and double his money. Rammer, I agree, mate. Hard to watch this, pal. I reckon he's gone by Monday. Has Dave had a pop at you for reading it out? Yeah. Thanks, mate. Throw me under the bus or something like that.
Well, it gives you something to talk about on 3MB, Dave.
Yeah, wow. Note to self, never text Jord when he's on stream.
We need something to talk about.
Oh, God. Jimmy Foster says, please sack him, P45. I want an announcement tonight, says James. Ricky says he must go tonight. John says 9-10 for 10 Jack for Sayers immediately. Never play back past Brooks again. Russ says, I'm going on honeymoon on Sunday. If Sayers is still in a job tomorrow, I'm not coming back. Have a great time, pal. Yeah.
Oh, United corner. Gus takes it. And Darragh O'Shea heads it clear. And now Ipswich are pushing every man forward. Here we go.
Morgan
John's
says
tracking back.
3 cheers for Ipswich. Oh, God.
Mike Bassett, love it. Oh, it's a ball to Smodix. Has a shot, and it's saved by Cooper.
Pin UK says 4-5. There's still time. Oh my God. Who would want this job? Says Lawrence. Well, there's an argument to say that you could look very good coming into this job. It's a good squad, and you can make yourself look good immediately. Born Leeds says, why did you sack Wilder? Not a question for the majority of the fan base, pal. It's a question for the owners. Train says, Nunes? Yes, that Nunes. That Nunes has just come on for Ipswich Town. Yes.
Who's that? Is that Matt Holland? Is it Matt Holland they're showing?
Yeah, it is, yeah. It's ambassador now, I think, something to do with him.
He was a good player for these, weren't he?
Yeah, he was. Get that picture of the corner flag out, says Liam. It's coming. Walton says, we absolutely deserve these defeats. Wilder was the main man holding everyone together. We have a much better squad this season, and our manager has no clue what to do with any of them.
And I agree. I genuinely think I look at this team and the players that we've got. On paper, it is a better squad than last season.
He can't survive this, can he, Jord?
How many times do we? How many times can you keep saying he's got to go? He's got to go. He's got to go. How long? How long do you give him? If you've seen this now, how long? Can you if you were an owner, how long do you give him? Enough's enough.
Awful.
Have we had a shot on target yet? Still, do we know? So I've not really been concentrating.
I'll have a look.
And if we hadn't had a shot on target, we're 75 minutes down, and it's another game, no shots on target.
Shout out to Connor, our boy from One Leeds. Hope you're well, mate. Hopefully starting a show with him. If not next week, week after. But yeah, keep your eyes on the Conor McGilligan channel.
Good to see you both back.
Yeah, get rid of him. Sayers out. Shocking return, lads. Says Con. Yeah, agreed, pal. Thank you for the support, mate.
Samari into Campbell. Campbell lays it off for O'Hare.
Still won't have a shot. He will.
Straight to keeper.
Jimmy, I'm on a road trip. I've parked up to watch this. Start your engine, pal.
I'm going to say. I'd have started your engine at bleeding 2-0, I think, mate.
Yeah,
no, never mind 4.
Can't get any worse, can it?
It can.
It can. Oh, God.
I honestly, do you know what makes it worse? And I'm going to talk about dark side. But we all thought that they were going to be laughing stock of this division this season.
Oh, it's us.
And it's us. And it's us by a country mile and all. It's not even close.
Alex says, I believe we're overlooking the fact that we've had a shot on target. Surely it's only going to get better.
Oh,
Have we had a shot on target?
One, then.
That's great. That's great.
Progress. That's like that old chant, let's pretend we've scored a goal, and you start celebrating in 5 seconds.
Yes, we have. Look, shot on target. It's listed there. And more possession. We win the possession stats. Get in.
Keep him in a job.
Yeah.
Got to stay now for that.
Chris says, Sean Dyche sorts your mess out.
Yeah. I
completely agree,
I
Chris.
absolutely love him.
Sellers has to be gone now, says Mark. Jimmy, we're falling apart all because we've lost a great manager. Up the blades, up the Ramble. Up behind the Ramble, thank you, Kel.
Maury tries to take it past 2 players. Jack Clark into the box. He passes Godfrey. It's 5. Straight through Cooper's legs.
Surely, Jord, he doesn't survive it, does he?
No chance. There's no chance. If he does, we all want to be taking a long, hard look at his owners. Because how can you let a manager survive this? Yeah, even Don Goodman's saying it's so easy. It is. The thing is, we've brought in defenders, right?
Yeah.
To shore it up. We've conceded 5 tonight. It's... I don't know. I mean, what else can you say? What else can you say? There's not much, is there? There's no one. There's not a single fan anywhere that can defend Ruben Sayers today.
Tell you what, it's just an absolute shambles, isn't it?
I thought it were bad in League One under David Weir. This trumps it. Absolutely trumps it. This is worse than watching League One football under David Weir, and that for me were my worst time. Worst season watching United, or first 10 games, whatever it were, 8-10 games. It were bad under Adkins, but I think it were worse under Weir, and this comfortably beats that for me. And we've been in Premier League, haven't we, and got battered week in, week out, and still this is worse.
Can't believe what we're seeing, to be honest.
I never want to see United lose. Never want to see United lose, but the only positive from this tonight is that he goes. And he's actually going to bring Sariki on now. What's that? Is that to, make sure it's not 6? We'll just put a defender on. $644 messages, bloody hell. Chong loses it. Clark gets it on the edge of box. Leaf Davis. Nunez is running with ball. Smodix has it. He goes out wide. Into the box again. Ipswich come. Onto the left foot. Corner. Sorry, mate, I know I'm not talking. I know you're probably trying to set stuff up, but
No, mate, don't worry. It's is what it is, isn't it? What can you say? There's not much to say about it, is there?
no.
We're going live with 90 after 90 straight after this, so if you're a Platinum Rambler, you'll get a chance to come on and say what you want to say. I think I've got an idea of where you're going with it. Because I agree.
Yeah. Godfrey's coming off to some cheers. I don't know if that were Ipswich fans.
Yeah, it probably is, yeah. Probably is.
But Femi Sariki comes on.
Just embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing.
Yeah.
I thought we'd put up a bit of a fight. How naive.
I think that first half an hour, first 40 minutes, I thought we were. But people were saying it's awful then, weren't they? Maybe we were seeing a positive that it seemed to be better than Middlesbrough game, or better than what we'd seen. But this second half's been an absolute joke. Smodics again. Sariki comes out into Jack Clark. Everyone's just strolling about here. I know they're not game's done, but it's like an exhibition match now for Ipswich. Ball goes into the box. I think it goes iron wide.
It's so easy.
They give up. They just want they want that final whistle to be blown, and that's it.
Just absolutely embarrassing. Right, I'm back in the room anyway.
I think you probably felt better when you were out in it.
Check I've got everybody's. Jack says Philogene is not my lover. Completely agree. Mark's Mighty White says this is shocking, bud. Get rid of this buffoon. Thank you to Mark's Mighty Whites and Jack for the $1.99 super chats. Really appreciate it.
Callum Aware and Edge box. Oh my god. Oh dear. I had a shot and it went about 60 foot wide.
Fraser says, with a £5 super chat, thank you, pal. Jimmy, it is £1 per goal. I don't think it's going to be 5. Sorry, mate. And it is. It is. That was before they got the 5th, I think. Blades deserve far better than this, pal. Thank you, mate. 149 from Michael Isles, a red box of popcorn. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Yeah. Take it. Yvonne says, what is happening? Don't know, Yvonne, to be honest. Drew says he's got to go now. Yes, he has. There's no... The shot on target.
Burrow's put a ball in. Peck tries to get an end of it on 6-yard box. It deflects off. I think it was O'Shea straight into Palmer. Shot on target. We'll call it a shot on target, even though we didn't have a shot.
Ash says, that manager ain't working. You might be onto something there, Ash. You might be onto something.
I think we could see that after the bleeding first game.
James says, how's this happened? Squad crippled. Bring back Chris. Bring back the Prince.
Mm-hmm.
Jeno says, Jimmy, feel bad for you, lads. Keep your chin up, mate.
Oh, it's in behind. Smodics. Good save, Cooper.
Thank God for that. I'd have had to redo my thumbnail. I appreciate the Ipswich fans singing You're Getting Sacked in the Morning. Whether they know or not, they're doing us a favour. Were it Ipswich fans singing it, Matt? Are we sure? Because it were Sheffield United fans last time. I'm Autisticus okay says I'm normally very patient and conservative, but holy feces, he has to go. James says, how on earth did Sayers get a job with us? I just don't get it. Corner to Ipswich. Oh, it's flicked in towards the near post by Furlong. And it's the side netting, thankfully. Deary me. Phil says, you've clearly got some great players who don't want to play for this manager. Your thoughts early doors that the owners don't understand football was bang on. You see, that's forgivable, Phil, if they don't understand it. They're businessmen coming into a new business, and it's same with anything, but it's critical then that you get the right people around you. And that was my concern.
They've got Betis there. He's been here for years.
He's one voice, though, isn't he?
He is. I'm not blaming. That's not me blaming it on him. I know a lot of people will be. But
oh my God!
Surely he's got a big enough voice to be able to say, "I've been here years. I know exactly how this club runs and what people it needs in the club." And he might have done, but he's certainly not been listened to if that's the case. I'm just waiting for it to be 6 here.
Could easily happen, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Deary me. Luckily, my online connection to the game has gone down since the start of the second half, says Simon Spirovsky.
Yeah, very lucky.
Finn the Cov fan says these lot are not playing for the badge. Drum says no leadership as soon as the first goal goes in. It's capitulation. No heart, belief, or system to play.
I don't think any player knows what system that Sayers wants them to play. That's been evident in every game, hasn't it?
Here's a question, Jord. Does Sayers survive 90 after 90?
I'll think he will. I don't think they'll put out an announcement tonight. I think it could when we're on tomorrow for Watchalong. There's every chance we might see an announcement then tomorrow dinner time. I believe so, but I'm not sure they'll do it tonight. I might be wrong. Do you think he survives it?
No, I don't think he survives. You can't.
Do you think he survived 90 after 90?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure he does. Oh.
I just think it took him a while to make a decision on Wilder. I don't think they're going to make an announcement decision straight after this game.
Callum says it's been a Blades gamble, Blades shamble. Any more from anybody? Yeah. Si says you should have kept Wilder. Oh my word. 5 minutes added, no thanks.
Time for the 6th. Nunez has a shot from about 30 yards. It goes high and wide. Just over 4 minutes to end the absolute shambles of a manager. He'll certainly, I was saying earlier about will he go over to fans tonight? He'll be straight down that tunnel.
Dye should turn this around, says Milling Chip. Yes, he would. Yes, he would. Daesh is not coming. Get real, says Kieran. I agree with that. I don't think he's coming. Nuno's available. He's not coming either.
Mourinho's available.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
He's not coming either. Oh, Jesus Christ. They got a free kick about 25 to 30 yards out Ipswich. It's probably the easiest game they'll have played this. Well, this second half.
William says, hello, Jimmy. I'm 75 now. Been going to the lane since I was 8. So why do I still feel sick watching them? I know, mate. I know. It's the bug, innit? I blame my dad.
Don't matter how bad it is, we'll always be there. We're always going to go watch
We
it.
will,
It's a
mate.
team at the end of the day. No matter how bad it is, we'll be there through thick and thin.
Rich says, Jimmy, you need Dyche now and reassemble the squad. Yeah, we do. James says he has to go, but I don't think he will. He can't survive a 5-0.
Yeah, he cannot stay after tonight.
Liam says, your honours have been seen with Big Sam in Banker's draft. He's walked out with a brown envelope. Chris says, send help, Jimmy. Oh, mate.
Nunes to take free kick. It's just over the bar.
Fucking hell. Jord, get your boots on. You're playing on right next week, says Will.
Don't think I'd want to undersay us.
It's just awful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Awful, mate.
Do you know if they didn't sack him after tonight, how toxic is it going to be at Bramall Lane on next Saturday, week on Saturday? It'll be vile. You're not going to have any fan that's going to be behind Sayers, are you? You've got to get rid, and you've got to pull trigger now. It's got to happen.
Yeah.
And I actually believe it will.
Johnny says, do you wish it were 15 after 90, considering this bashing? Good luck for the rest of the season, marching on together. Thank you, pal. It might be. Depends how we get on, doesn't it?
I think there'll be a few people wanting to have their say. So I think we know exactly which way it'll go, but there'll be a few people wanting to have their say, won't there?
James says, Radio Sheffield have extended the phone in until 10:30 tonight. Do they know something we don't?
I hope it is. I don't know. I've got no more words to say about it. We know what should happen. Let's hope it does.
It's just shocking, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you agree though when I said this is worse than what it were under David Weir?
Yeah, I do. When you were saying it, I'm thinking surely not, but then I couldn't argue back.
I don't see how. If it's not worse, it's on par anyway. But for me personally, it is worse. I don't think I've ever seen it this bad.
Dave says we've gone from the best manager we've ever had to the worst one ever. Robbins or Dyche for me, says James.
I'd take Robbins. I'd be happy with Robbins.
I'd take Robbins. Andy the Blade for Gaffer says, well, he's too expensive.
He probably knows more about football than bleeding AI Sayers does.
They couldn't afford him. He wants too much leave. That's it, full time. That is time on Sellers' Sheffield United career, surely.
It has to be.
My God.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Ice hockey season starts tomorrow. I'm going to watch Sheffield Steelers. They better not bleeding put a performance in like that, I'm telling you now.
What's your thoughts on that, Jord, before I go? Because we're going to jump straight into 90 after 90, I think.
To be honest, first half, I didn't think we were actually awful. But that second half were an absolute disgrace. There's not much. I think we've said enough about it to be quite honest. But he's got to go. Simple as. Enough's enough. Get that man out. He's an absolute fraud of a manager. He's never been a decent football manager while I've got an hole in my backside. Get him gone. Simple as.
Couldn't say it any better myself. We'll get Platinum Ramblers chance to have their say on our call-in, which is 90 after 90 coming up straight after this. So keep it Ramble. And you can always join us and have your say in the comments as well. So we'll see you over there. For now, come on, you red and white wizards.
Up the blades.
Up the blades.
Shouts out